Thank you for taking the time to click on lore. We hope you enjoy the show. Don't forget to like and subscribe here and follow us on Twitch at www.twitch.tv/slipperysteve.
Since he played the Fat Knight in the Merry Wives of Windsor, he can't not wear dresses now.
You heard that? We're live. I always count on Remy to drop something good, nice and juicy right before the stream.
Ew. Ew.
You know what?
Juicy drops.
I'll allow it.
I am going to fix my camera real quick, and if you guys want to go ahead and go over the marketing stuff and just what's going on, Remy, help me, please.
Hey, we have social media that we want to talk to you on, so if you like Instagram or Twitter, if you hang out on TikTok, we're all over the place. And we're making a bunch of stuff and putting it out there for you, and the DMs are always open. We are constantly refreshing. I actually have an auto refresh on my phone that it's constantly searching to see if anybody's talking to us. So please talk to us. I don't know, are you good, Chris? Do you need me to keep going? Every Saturday at 10 a.m., if podcasts are your preferred medium, what the hell are you doing here? We have... the show goes up as a podcast. So if you want to listen to it in addition to having watched it, you have that opportunity. It goes up every Saturday at 10 a.m. We just posted the 3rd episode, so there's a little bit of a delay, but we're slowly catching up. And we'd love to have you there as well.
Word. Thank you, Remy. So yeah, this is our Halloween super spooktacular episode with L.O.R.E here. We are joined by a special guest who will be playing Abigail. It is Jay, the famous TikToker.
Not that famous, but
the best at
hi.
intros, so don't leave it up to me.
No, you're good. Hi, I'm Jay, or J to Z on TikTok and Twitter. I'm the Dungeon Master for Homebrew Queens, which is a podcast that's starting eventually. I'm very happy to be here and also terrified, so this is going to be a lot of fun.
Right on.
That's exactly the mood you need to be in for a game like this.
I am very easily startled by everything, especially when I get into my own head, so I apologize for any yelping.
Don't worry, I'm not much of a jump scares person. I like to leave you terrified for weeks after my game.
Oh, okay, one of those. Awesome. Let's do it.
So yeah, we'll just go around the table real quick and intro ourselves, and then we'll do the intro video and get right to the game if ever. Oh no. We have a, yes and no. I'll figure it out. Anyway, my name's Chris Ferguson. I am an aspiring and trying to be a voice actor as well as a package delivery person part-time. You can find me at chrisfergusonvo.com, and I will be playing Mobad today, the Orc Barbarian. And down to Mr. Remy, please.
I'm glad you're getting me because I have a question that I desperately wanted to ask you, which was, are you aware that every time you say voice actor, you use Oscar's voice?
Voice actor.
It was only there in as a small shadow, but it was there. It was definitely there.
Is Seberg voice actor?
Yeah, it's my way of stepping back because I don't have any street cred yet, so I'm like, I'm a voice actor. Like...
Right, so hi, I'm Remy. I'm going to be playing Rayhasfeld, who is a human monk death delver, which our DM was so very kind to kind of homebrew for me. One of my favorite prestige classes from 3.5 is now a monk subclass, at least a little bit. When I'm not doing this, I have my own podcast and a ton of other projects that I'm working on, so much so that it's like I have my own solar system around my head constantly. And what I do professionally is irrelevant at this point.
Okay, cool.
Well,
and
I was gonna say, Remy, that isn't quite true. Didn't you just get a big thing?
Yes, I just stepped into a role as a social media manager in an actual paid capacity. So this is my own business that I'm trying to start and run, and I have my first client now, which is kind of ridiculous. So thanks for that, Colby.
Hey,
It still doesn't feel quite real to me yet, so I think I need to grasp the reality of it before I'm ready to just be like, hey, look at me.
No, I'm doing it.
I'm a Pizza Planet delivery driver today. That's my last 5 minute costume.
I dig it. So yeah, Jay, if you want to go ahead and introduce yourself.
I
did.
kind of already did. Yeah, I was
but
just
no,
like,
go back.
I jumped right into it.
My
Tonight I'm
bad.
going to be playing Abigail Kenai, who is a dwarven arcane archer. I'm very excited to play her. She was an NPC once upon a time that didn't get enough love, so I'm bringing her back out into the open because that's what DMs do, is they recycle their NPCs.
Damn straight.
And that's all I have because I already introduced myself, but I have one more thing before we get into the game. 4 months ago, my dad was hit by a car. He was out for a bike ride and was hit by a car. And so he was in a coma for 2 months, and he's starting to improve, but he has a long road of therapy and everything ahead of him. So we started a GoFundMe, and I was hoping to plug it here. If you guys are able to donate, it would mean so much to my family. It kind of caught us completely off guard, and that man is the center of our entire family. He's really wonderful. So if you are able to donate, please do. If not, just please share the link, and the link for that is bit.ly/movedbymiracles. That's bit.ly/movedbymiracles, all one word. And if you're able to share or donate, it would literally mean everything and make a huge difference. So thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, it's my turn. Hi, I'm Bob. Okay, all right. My name is Bob. I'm going to be playing Fenimore, the Ranger of Bees.
Did you say Fen or Fem?
Fen. F-E-N. F-E. Foxtrot, Echo, November,
Yep.
India, Mike, Oscar, Romeo, Echo. Over.
Do I have to say all of it every time? Of
Yes.
course, you're Elvish.
That's my Elvish. I just gave you the Elvish characters. I come from the land of NATO.
I thought you came from a land down under.
There's my accent for the stream.
Go ahead.
Right. I'll just talk like that for the rest of the stream, why don't I?
I'm here for it.
All the elves in this world are from Strya.
My body's ready.
My mind is telling me no, but
Whoa.
my body. We're done. I can't afford the rest of it.
I can't get to sleep. Anyway,
That was impressive.
think about the implications. So, you can find, I write RPG stuff. You can find my work at kaboutergames.com, and on DriveThruRPG, just search for Kabouter Games and you'll find it. Or DM's Guild, search for RP Davis because I'm incredibly pretentious.
Hey, when you're handed a gift like that, you go for it.
Got him.
God damn it, Bob.
And if you ever watch the YouTube episodes, his information's down in the information below as well. And also, because I'm an idiot and I always mute my mic in the wrong times and forget to unmute myself, when Jay was talking about the fundraiser or the GoFundMe, if you're watching on computer or your phone, you go to the About tab, go down to the banner where it says Charity Events, click there, and it'll take you directly to the GoFundMe thing. I'm an idiot. You're welcome.
You weren't muted, but thank you.
No, I was muted on the stream.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
Right,
James, please save me from this humility here.
I'm James. I am probably the least exciting member of the group. I am a longtime LARPer. I've been gaming since the old Magic was written. I hold a vast array of post-apocalyptic skills. So,
What you're saying is party at your house when the world ends.
Exactly. When everybody needs, liquor and things like that, just come see me.
May do that before the apocalypse.
You might come do that before the apocalypse.
Wait, I thought that started in like March.
Yeah, exactly.
Round one.
I'm in
There you
permanent
go.
denial.
When everything shut down, I was still making beer.
There you go.
So, but yeah, and today for today's Halloween spoopiness, I'll be playing Rayhasfeld, a tiefling wild mage, because what could possibly go wrong with that?
Can you repeat that name?
Rayhasfeld.
Okay.
We're putting them all in the Discord chat, by the way.
Yep. I got y'all.
Thank you, because I'm
I've been
deaf.
hearing that, but which channel?
General.
General. They light up, Remy.
But it's not. Oh, I was scrolled way the fuck up. That's my bad.
It is all the way at the top.
I was scrolled way up. My bad. We're good.
Jeez.
All right. And by process of elimination, hello,
Yes,
my
Colby.
name is Colby. I am normally a player in this group. I play Bird on the Final Horizon and an as of yet unnamed character in an upcoming game that we're doing. Thank you, James, for running that in the future. And today I am your humble and terrifying dungeon master.
I'm sorry, was that terrified?
Terrifying.
Terrified?
Terrifying.
Both.
Yeah, today I am going to be running y'all through what I hope is a bone-chilling experience. And, well, we'll just have to see.
I've got a head start on it, Colby. My heat isn't working, which is why I incorporated my jacket into my costume here. So
Oh,
my
yes,
skin is
costume.
chilled.
I am a witch/princess. I don't know which. Depends on you.
You witchy
It's
princess.
open for interpretation.
Yep.
I'm
You don't
today I'm
know
dressed up
which.
as Danny Sexbang, so
All right. All right.
Boy.
You want me to run the intro video and then we'll just kick it off?
I think so.
All right, cool. We'll do that. We'll be right back.
The bustling town of Rayhasfeld sits nestled in the pastoral foothills of nearby mountains. The few hundred townsfolk live well, if simply. Our adventurers are returning home, the shining stars of Rayhasfeld. After some years adventuring, drawn back by pining for home, as well as mysterious tales of disappearances and strange behavior among the town. Equal parts excitement and trepidation fill our party in the hollow song of Rayhasfeld.
Seen the queue. Oh, it seems you've got 1, 2.
Should we tell Bob we're live?
Nah.
Yes. No. Let him go.
We're
Wait,
good.
Okay. Before we start, there was one other thing I wanted to point out, if I may, really quick. I gave Chris an idea of, if I couldn't come up with anything else, what my costume was going to be. Right? So this was the plan.
Oh, yeah.
I'm the Invisible Man.
I love this.
The look of disdain and disapproval on Bob's face was worth that.
I love
Worth it.
It was.
All right.
Thank you, Remy. Thank you for doing that, Remy. The visual effects are
how long
amazing
you
on your
hold
camera
that.
with that.
What I'm most excited for at this point is to be able to meme Bob's face from just now. That's going to be a blast.
Like the
Instagram.com/L.O.R.E live play.
Oh my God. I figured out a whole lot of things we're going to be able to do with today.
This is starting wonderfully. I
Oh
am
my
down.
God.
I love this energy. It's so much fun.
Yeah,
Every time.
Every week.
every week.
Jay, we're dumb.
I mean, I fit right in then.
What I'm most excited for is to see how James is going to fit his Samick shtick into this character.
Now there will be no savage.
There shall be no
We're
shit.
We've gone all
Now, this is
Jack all of a
I'm
sudden,
going-
haven't we?
I'm going for smarmy used car salesman on this one.
Oh, tell me you're gonna yuck.
It sort of goes like, yes.
Yes.
Slaps
All right.
Dungeon Master on the hood.
All right. Are we ready?
This baby can fit all kinds of terror inside of it.
All right. If everybody's ready, let's get into it.
What did you say, Colby? My body's ready.
Wait,
Right.
Are we still in the intro video?
I have my axe.
Nice.
Real nice.
my bow.
I was gonna say I could reach past my monitors, but it would involve me like
Sticking your forehead into the camera again?
more like placing the camera in my cleavage to grab one of my axes and or swords off the wall.
Oh, please!
Yeah, no.
Yeah. And
Don't threaten us with a good time, Colby.
Save
Right.
that for the OnlyFans.
That's a good time, Colby.
Oh, speaking of new social media, we'll have it.
We'll get there in November, folks.
It's going to be a different kind of Thanksgiving.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
You are causing me physical pain.
Oh.
Please tell me we're live.
Are we live? I
Yeah,
have no idea.
yeah, we've been live since
yeah.
you were singing.
No shit,
right.
I thought he was joking.
No! And Chris's face just keeps getting redder, which is
All right.
This is your
Okay,
idea,
okay.
Chris.
I stream D&D. I stream D&D.
All right, Colby, I think that you have a game you're trying to run, man. Would you like to get started?
I think so. All right. The town of Rayhasfeld sits nestled in the foothills of a local mountain range. Your group has been off from home adventuring for the last several years, and you've worked up a good bit of clout. The last time you were all at home, you left on a note of enormous positivity. You become, in essence, the shining stars of Rayhasfeld. You have reached peaks that most people in this area can't even dream of. You have met lords, you have fought beasts, and a combination of desire to come home for a little while, as well as bizarre rumblings of disappearances and odd behavior from locals has drawn you back, and you are combined with this longing for home and this feeling that something is missing that you're hoping you find there, and this aching sense that you have to be back, that something is there that you need. And I need everyone to roll me initiative because we're starting this with combat.
Oh, fucking K! Character sheet would be helpful.
Wow.
The hell?
Jappy81, thanks for hosting the stream. I'm not good at unmuting my mic.
Funny.
Benny has a 21 for initiative.
Rayfield rolled an 18.
Right. Next, Mobad,
13.
13. Jay, Abigail,
That was a 12. Sorry, I was muted.
You're good.
I'm not the only one.
And James,
19.
19. Okay, you're the only one out of order. It was great. It went perfectly down, and then James just plopped himself right towards the top. All right. So yes, I'm going to use this as an opportunity as well for you to introduce your characters as things come in. So Fenimore, surrounding you is your compatriots who you have spent the last several years of your rather long life being the closest of friends and family with, and you stand before an enormous creature of bloated body, open, gaping maw and fangs, and heavy tentacle-like trunks. An Odiug stands before you, that you have all hunted down on the outskirts of town on your way in, having your own ranger senses helped you detect that it was in the area. And it stands before you, slamming its tentacles and screaming.
Indeed. Well, Fenimore is tall and very thin, and has long black hair pulled into a ponytail, and a receding hairline, the likes of which God himself has never seen. And he doesn't look much better than the Odiug because, you know, he lives in the woods all the time. And buzzing around him is a whole swarm of bees. In fact, those bees are going to come in handy right about now, because with my gathered swarm, as a bonus action, I can agitate the swarm, and for the next minute, some of the swarm clings to my weapons and ammunition and follows my strikes when I attack. So when I score a hit, I deal extra force damage. And the swarm moves the creature to where I want it to go. Well, 5 feet. So, with that, I'm going to pew 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 with my +2 longbow, and I get 2 of them. So here we go. That's a 26 for the first one.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
And a 21 for the second one.
Oh, that hits.
That is 13. I'm going to total all this up, so hang on. 23 plus a d6 for 27 piercing damage.
Oh man, okay.
And I'm going to move it. Who's the big bad fighter? Is that you, Chris?
Yeah. Mobad is pretty gnarly, as well as Remy is probably a decent option. Remy likes to get up close and personal.
I am going.
Yep. Rayhasfeld.
Oh, I can move it toward me or away from me. So I'm going to move it. How far away is it?
About 50 feet from you. Abigail is also back with you. The others are sort of moving a little closer.
I'm going to be able to get there before anybody else.
Rayhasfeld is back a bit. But yeah, Mobad and Rayhasfeld are both sort of forward about 20 feet from you, so they're about 10 feet from it.
Then I will pull it 5 feet toward us so that the melee types can get there faster.
Gotcha.
Right, you see? Look at it. It's making a horrible noise. It's terrifying.
What? It make a horrible stink too. I'm smashing it too.
Why don't you hit it with something and make it bleed a little?
Right.
And with that, it's my turn.
All right. Next up is Rayhasfeld.
All right. Let's see here. About how far away is it from where I'm at?
From you, about 50 feet. You, Abigail, and Fenimore are sort of in the back in a small semicircle as the other two sort of collapsed in forward towards it.
Okay.
Can you describe Rayhasfeld to us?
Rayhasfeld is a tiefling. He looks infernal. He is about 6 feet tall, medium build with red-brown skin, bright orange eyes, long black hair pulled back into a tight ponytail. Dressed in sorcerer's robes, carrying a quarterstaff.
I hope everyone, by the way, just has long black hair and a ponytail.
Yeah, exactly. Only thing, I don't have a receding hair like the likes of which God himself hasn't seen. I have a luxurious full head of black hair. I took the stuff that that Fenimore lost and just tacked it on. Let's see here. What am I going to do? Yeah, why not? Because he is within range. I am going
Flash it with fire.
It's exactly what I'm doing. I am casting Firebolt at it.
All right.
Let's see here. And I roll a 7, which I'm sure misses.
7 does in fact miss.
So the Firebolt goes wide. I just sort of look at my hand and go, well, that was disappointing.
All right. Next up is, if that's your turn.
That's my turn.
All right. Next up is the Odiug. The Odiug is going to take another step forward, and it's going to lash out at the two who are next to it. It's going to bite at Rayhasfeld.
It can try.
That is a 21.
God damn it. Yep, you got me.
All right. It's 12 damage, and I need a Constitution save from you.
I got a 19 Constitution save.
19 succeeds. All right. Next up, 2 tentacles are going to swing out from its body and try to attack Mobad. That's a 19 and an 18. All right. All right. You take 22 damage total, and you are grappled and restrained. All right. All right, that is its turn. Next up is Rayhasfeld.
All right. You so Chris, your character's name, will you tell me that again? Mobad, you're meant to hurt the thing, not to cuddle with it. Okay, so Rayhasfeld, also in some circles known as the Thunderstruck Monk, stands a little over 6 feet tall. It's very athletic sort of build. You can't make this shit up. Shoulder length, long black hair.
Pulled into a ponytail?
Well, sometimes it's pulled back, yeah, but in this case, no. Also, a very important, probably the most important feature of his aesthetic is the deep, rich purple cloak that he wears as a symbol of a member of the Sacred Shroud, with his being a Death Delver. Since he was close enough to be bitten by this nasty fucker, he's going to return some damage in kind, or at least try to. So, actually, Colby, what I'd like to do is, for my first attack, I want to go for a stunning strike.
All right. Well, so you got to hit first.
I know. Just wanted to make my intention known. So
you actually don't have to announce it until you hit.
That's fair.
Yep. There's no wasted attacks.
Right.
For those.
So, where am I clicking? 25 for the first attack.
Oh, that hits hard.
And we need a Constitution saving throw. Meanwhile, I will roll some damage.
That is a 17.
All right, so it would be 8 bludgeoning damage, and let's see.
Oh, sorry, 20.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure how to calculate the DC.
A 20, I don't think you can have a DC of 20, so...
Great!
Wow.
And he probably succeeds.
Not at 5th level.
I was going to say, as a level 5 monk, I don't think so.
No.
That's fine.
Right.
But as a level 5 monk, I'm going to smack him in the face again.
Do it.
Just kidding. An 11 doesn't hit.
No, you come to swing in with a second punch, and the creature like pulls its form back in, almost like shrinking in like a balloon warping.
The audio goes.
I think that's all I'm going to do for now.
No flurry of blows, no patient defense.
I don't believe I can because I already attacked the second time. Hold on. Well, that's gonna take another key point. I've already used one with the attempt on the stunning strike, so we're gonna let that roll for now.
A monk conserving their key points? I've never seen this in my life.
Move on.
All right. Next up is Mobad.
All right. So I am struggling, and I'm grappled, and what else?
You are grappled and restrained. So your attacks will have disadvantage, and attacks against you will have advantage, and your speed is 0.
Okay.
But you can still attack.
All right. I'm going to try to like grab my little Bubby doll, and I'm gonna see if I can pull his string real quick for some inspirational rage, and see if it just pull a string, and he's gonna say yep, and then I'm going to rage and bonus action, and you said I can attack?
Yes, you can attack. You just have disadvantage on the attacks.
Yeah, I'm gonna just try to... You know what? I'm just gonna try to break free for right now. And really don't like being tangled up.
Alright, you have advantage on your...
strength check. Right?
Yep, on your athletics check.
Oh, it's athletics? Okay.
It's... Grapple is weird.
Athletics, that's going to be your advantage.
That's good. That's good. 18.
Oh, yep. You just grab the tentacle and, like, tear it off of your chest where the spikes have, like, dug in, and you just tear it away like an angry cat that's attacked you, and you just hurl yourself out of the tentacle and scream at the thing.
Yeah.
And it screams back.
That's what you do! That's what you do!
Right?
Alright. Anything else?
I stare at it angrily.
Alright. Next up is Abigail.
Alright. I guess I'm gonna try to do a Scottish accent here. Abigail is a dwarven woman. She's pretty thick and stocky. She has bright red hair, but with her age, there's like some gray streaks going through it, and she's missing her left eye. She kind of Red Ridered herself in her early days of archery, and
here's a tip: the pointy end goes in the other guy.
Well, she learned that later on. She is going to. Is there some kind of eye on this creature?
Yes, on the ends of its tentacles, actually.
Okay. Then I'm going to try to hit one of those. Then I want to try to blind it. And I think
I am sensing a theme.
Let's see here. I'm gonna try to do my sharpshooter called shot. So it subtracts 5 from the hit, but if it does hit, it does 10 extra damage. So
nice.
Okay, that's 13 plus 4, 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Okay, cool. That's 3 plus. So that's 13 plus. Sorry, I'm slow at math. 17 points of damage for the first arrow.
Very nice.
Straight into his eye.
All right. Anything else?
I have a second attack, so I'm going
Very
to
nice.
just rapid fire. Second attack for another eye.
Pew, pew.
That's just 13 plus 9 is. What's 13 plus 9? 22?
Yep, that hits.
20. Okay, that's only 6 points of piercing damage.
All right. Anything else?
I don't have anything I can use as a bonus action. So unless I can move to a better vantage point, that's all
Absolutely.
I'll do.
Yep. All right. So you circle around to sort of split off from the other ranged fighters and get yourself in a different position to attack. All right. Next up is the Odiug, but before the Odiug, next up would be back to Fenimore. But before you get a chance to launch another arrow, Fenimore, you see the body of the Odiug brighten, as if outlined with mystical energy. You see it like recoil from something, and its body is suddenly outlined as if it were iridescently glowing.
It's gonna self-destruct!
And you're very confused for a second, but you understand this. Yeah, for some reason it's striking true in your mind.
That looks like fairy fire.
No, it's you know it. It's
Do you know it?
Guiding bolt. Guiding bolt. That makes sense.
All right.
Yeah.
That gives me
Where the hell?
to hit roll.
Where the hell did that come from? Who shot the guiding bolt? Whatever. And you have advantage on your next attack.
That wasn't me.
I didn't outline it in an aura. It wasn't me. I don't know where that came from either.
That was magnificent.
Yeah, so before I go ahead and pew it again, this time for this bonus action, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark, which lets me deal even more damage when I hit it.
You forgot Hunter's Mark, the eternal Ranger Scourge.
I use my bonus action for my bees.
Oh, that's true.
And one only has one bonus action on one.
That is true. No, you are right.
So now there's Hunter's Mark for even more damage.
Hello, bees.
First snappy bow thing. Pew pew. That is a 17.
That'll hit. Your arrow sinks in just in this like tight pattern along with your previous arrows and Abigail's. Its tentacles look like pin cushions at the ends around the eyes.
Nice. Second shot is a 26.
Both hit.
So we have...
You guys gotta stop shooting him in the same place. Colby's gonna fuck around and use it as like a spiked missile.
Did you have advantage on that first attack, by the way, Bob?
I did.
Okay.
Give it a shot, see if I can crit it. No, we're not gonna use that one. So that's 8 and 10 for 18 plus 3d6 for the bees. And
so many extra d6.
For
like, I don't even have that many.
Another 7, so whatever that was.
All right.
I don't remember. It was a lot.
That's good. Yeah.
You know, even though I rolled a natural 1, that's still a 12 to hit. I love this character.
Yeah.
Pew and pew. That's it for me.
All right.
Keep shooting it. Try and hit it this time with your fire.
Yep. Next up is Rayhasfeld.
Try casting the firebolt at it again.
Gotcha.
Next time we're in the ballpark, how's an 18 sound?
18 hits.
Could you imagine how pissed James would be if the 17 last turn hit, but for some reason Colby was like, sorry, you just missed.
No, last turn it was worse. I think I rolled a 7.
Yeah.
No, I mean, Bob literally just rolled a 17.
17 points of damage.
Ooh, nice.
Pew and pew some more.
All right. Anything else?
Turn it into a frog or something.
It already looks like a frog.
Yeah,
Five.
no, the arrows are just just rifling this thing with wounds, and the fire is slammed in, and now there's just a huge burnt part of its jaw missing. Next up is the Odiug, who is going to again lash out at the pair of you. This time it's going to bite at Mobad. It's a 19.
That hits.
All right.
Wow.
You're going to take.
Oh, that means it wants to hug me. I don't like this.
Yep. You take 12 damage, and I need a con save from you.
Okay. Con save.
And that is halved, so 6 for you for the damage.
Oh, right. Shit. So 6. Heal. That is I rolled on D&D Beyond, I got a 9.
Ooh, on con? Ooh. You feel the filth of this creature's mouth sink into your body, and just it sinks and it takes hold, and you are now poisoned. You are poisoned and you are diseased.
I mean, we knew that.
All right. Next up, 2 tentacles are going to swing out at Rayhasfeld.
Colby, very important mechanics question.
Yes.
The tentacles that are swinging, are they the ones with the arrows in them?
Yes. No,
So-
you cannot use your snatch arrows feature.
I want to use deflect missile!
Yeah. Nope. No, I knew what you were going for.
I love that. That's
don't
my
you
favorite
dare.
part of that entire interaction, is that you knew exactly where I was going.
Absolutely. Are you joking? 17 to hit.
Aha! No!
18 AC.
19!
Nice. Okay. Second hit. 25.
Fuck you!
All right. So you're going to take 11 damage.
Golly!
And you are grappled and restrained as the tentacle sinks in and the spikes catch in your body and wrap you up. All right. Next up is
me.
Mobad.
Oh,
yeah.
Wait, no, it is Rayhasfeld. Rayfield's next.
Yep.
My bad.
No, I forget.
That's my name.
I forget the English word, but ow. All right, so how do I get out of this?
You can use your action to try to escape the grapple, which is athletics or acrobatics. It's fairly low DC, so you can get out, but it takes that. You can still attack, you just have disadvantage on your attacks.
Okay, so I mean, I get 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Well, right, but if I take the action to get out, I won't get my attack.
Yes.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna hit this thing. So I have disadvantage.
Yes.
But let me see what else I have here. Oh no, I'm gonna try to stun it again with an elbow. And I have disadvantage on the attack. Yep, and 11 doesn't hit, so that's great. And we're gonna do it again, I guess.
All right.
19 hits though.
What's up?
An 11 doesn't for the first attack that I tried, so I'm trying my second attack. At disadvantage, I get a 19.
Very nice. That hits.
The Constitution DC is a 15.
15. That fails.
So it's stunned and it takes 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. Yeah, you see the creature, like, as you hit it, suddenly you see its limbs sort of drop and it sinks down to its belly, and the claws sort of like loosen and you're able to slip free because it can't grapple you. It's stunned.
Okay. And I still have my bonus action, right?
Yes.
So with that, I'd like to use another key point for Flurry of Blows.
Gotcha. The thing is not looking good.
And since I'm no longer at disadvantage, that's a 25 to hit.
It's also at advantage because the creature's stunned.
Oh, it's at advantage.
Mm-hmm.
25 is all I'm getting.
It still hits.
And the damage comes out to another 8.
All right.
Hug
Do
me.
you want to do this?
Yeah! All right. So after the elbow manages to stun it, I decide I need to get another shot in to discourage it from trying to grapple me again. And I'm seeing this in a very almost like anime fashion, right? So with my lightning damaged right arm or lightning scarred right arm, I throw the cloak back and reach back for a haymaker, driving my fist directly into whatever I was sitting in front of. And I'm thinking maybe it actually manages to go through the outer shell of whatever that is, flesh or what have you.
Yeah, the blubbery, rubbery skin of it.
Yes, exactly. And then I just stand there and hold that for a little while until it just slinks off and falls to the ground dead.
Oh, yeah. All right, and it does. It's like vibrating form from the stun settles, and it slinks in. And you stand having completed, you imagine your task. This creature is incredibly dangerous, and you believe is the thing that has been, attacking merchants on its way up and causing the disappearances. So, you haven't gotten into town. You took care of this before you went in, but you're really hoping that your town is safe now.
In my tiny elvish village where I grew up, we used to keep one of these things around because it ate up all the garbage.
It smells like garbage, and Abigail's gonna be pinching her nose, and she's gonna go up and retrieve her arrows.
Yeah.
Abigail's just trying to get the entrails off his.
Yeah. Mobad.
Yeah.
You're sort of like huffing in your rage because you didn't get to hit this thing back.
Yeah.
And as your rage settles down, you can feel like this disease that took hold of you. You're feeling like crap. So,
Yeah,
you're gonna have to get that taken care of at some point.
Does it show?
I'm gonna grab my Bubby doll and pull the string. I said I'd roll a d6 for this, but I can't find one. Here we go. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Okay, so I pull the string and Bubby says, "'Twas
I that did that."
Yes, Bubby. Not your fault. We'll get better.
And I just mope along with the rest of everybody.
Yeah,
Nothing's
pal.
freaking terrifying.
All right.
I got a thing for you. And I twiddle my.
Before you get to do
fingers.
that, Bob, Mobad, you suddenly feel better.
What the shit?
Yeah. Yeah, you feel better, and you feel this deep sense of warmth and comfort, as if you're a good friend has just given you a big hug.
Did you eat some Harry Potter chocolate?
I immediately hug Bubby and squeeze him. I say,
"Oh, Bubby, you make me feel all warm inside. You did it. It was all a hoax."
Whoa! Whoa! We went all the way there.
So, the lot of you begin your trek. It's about 3/4 of a mile back to the village, and as you do,
Mobad, I will race you.
Rayhasfeld and Mobad, your wounds also. As you go, you notice they're closed up.
"What?
Yeah, you're better.
Hooray!
You're all healed.
I'm all healed?
Yep, max health. You're good.
I made all these good berries for nothing.
Yep, no scars. No scars. You're all good.
Who's got a scar?
Does Abigail notice this?
Oh yeah, you do.
The monkey's his uncle?
I'm gonna look around because I've got a keen eye, so I can look around and see just if anybody is watching us or lurking about or anything weird.
What does it feel like somebody's watching me?
All right.
Gonna get no privacy. Oh.
That's a 27 for my perception.
Woo!
You you immediately start crying.
Well, that's not supposed to happen.
And you don't know why, and there's nothing around you. The forest is beautiful and calm, and as you walk back, tears just start pouring down your eye, and you're not sure why.
She wipes them away and pretends like nothing's happening, and if she wore makeup, she'd fix it.
Do any of us see this?
Yeah.
All right.
Does Abigail have...
Mobad will go up to Abigail.
Abby, do you want to hold Bubby? He can make you not sad.
You do not want to hold Bubby. Bubby terrifies you and everyone else, except Mobad.
You know what? I think I'm good for this one. Thank you. I'm feeling much better already. Just, you go up to the front, and I'm gonna stay back. Keep that thing away from me.
Yeah, it's just this creepy little, like hand-stitched from, like, really shitty fabric doll that the eyes are always following you. And Mobad loves this doll. He has fixed it and kept it together for so many years. It is patched with, like, animal hides that he's collected, and, like, fabric from his own clothing when it's all he has, and things like that.
This is the sweetest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yep.
I'm also halfway expecting you to tell me that he's done like a skin graft of his own flesh once it's been damaged at some
It's
point.
never gotten that far, but you know he would do it if it came down to it.
That's my point. That's all I'm saying. Oh, Bubby's damaged.
So I wouldn't insult Bubby then. I wouldn't say get that thing away. If I knew how important it was to Mobad, but I would have.
But you do not want to hold Bubby for a
I would have
multitude
told him
of
like,
reasons.
I'm feeling all right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bubby.
The fact that it talks.
My equivalent of Bubby right now is
I thought it was gonna be Sam
Regal. The fact that it talks is honestly secondary. Like, it's creepy enough, but that's only part of it. But yes, as the group approaches town, I'm going to say, what is everyone's passive perception?
Ooh, good
49.
A million.
You had to one up me.
16.
Where in the fuck is it?
Aha!
14.
Yeah, there.
14. Mobad is James, what was yours?
11.
11. Okay. James is Mobad is cuddling with Bubby, and Rayhasfeld is sort of huffing as he like practices firebolt shots because he missed earlier. But everyone else notices as you come in, the town seems to be in an odd state of disrepair. There's, even from this distance, you can see that some of the buildings are kind of rough. There's some of the larger buildings seem to be being left unattended. So, like the mayor's manor, for instance, one area of the roof and wall has collapsed in, and the gardens are overgrown, and it's very, very out of sorts. And you see a couple houses seem to be dilapidated, and that's very bizarre. It's not something you expect from your town.
This will not do.
Is there anyone about?
Yep. You begin to enter the main thoroughfare of the town, and you see a few familiar faces. People such as
I'd like to meet Doo-Doo-Doo.
People such as Yuldra, a female woman who you recognize, human, an old fuddy-duddy who likes to be in everyone's business, things like that.
G'day, Yuldra. Yuldra, g'day. Say, looks like the place could use a lick of paint, don't you think?
I don't understand what you just said.
What? It needs a paint job. That's what he said.
Oh, lick of paint. Okay.
Paint.
Looks
Okay.
like the place could use a lick of paint, don't you think?
Yeah, sorry, the accent was just a little too thick for me. I didn't quite catch it.
I mean, something's a little too thick.
Does the dick need painting too?
No. Sorry,
Not
I'm
touching that
looking
one even with
to.
a paintbrush, mate.
Polish your dick.
Sorry, I'm trying to balance.
Language.
I'm trying to balance a
It's
few
me,
different
anymore.
things here.
I wouldn't touch that with your paintbrush.
Wait,
Good night, folks. See ya.
I get the distinct impression that maybe she's doing the monster mash. I don't.
No, she's taken aback for a second as
Flash
as
is taken aback.
yeah, she's taken aback for a second as she's addressed and turns to the party and says, "My lord, is that Fenimore? What on earth are
Yeah.
you doing back here?"
Thought it might be time to come home for a bit of a break, don't you know?
Oh my, the trouble your lot gets into. I'll have to batten down my hatches. You're not going to assault my chickens again, are you?
Only if they deserve it.
Well, those bees of yours are pests. I can't help it if my chickens get at them.
Well, you know, at least if they're honey fed, there's good eating on them.
Oh my, and she just toddles off.
Okay.
Is it just me, or is she a little bit more senile than she was before?
I wasn't sure it was possible.
As she walks away, you see her sort of stumble over nothing and catch her feet. Oof. And she sort of looks around for a second and keeps walking.
Have a nice fall.
The streets are oddly empty. You're not seeing almost any people, and the streets around this time of day are usually pretty bustling. You see a few people, but it's less than 10. You're used to dozens of people wandering the street and moving about their business.
This time of day being
it's mid-afternoon. It's like 3 o'clock. Where are you all wanting to head? There's a number of businesses. You know that eventually you'll probably be holing up in the Dreams and Drams Inn.
So we lived here for years, but don't have like residents left since we've been gone for a while.
Yeah, you haven't actually lived here in quite a while. It's just your hometown. You have your own homes and residences elsewhere.
This is where we all came from, but it's not, you know.
Yeah,
okay.
It's not home.
Who says you can't go home? Okay. Yeah, I would say probably the best place to find out what the hell's been happening would be the local tavern/inn.
Yep.
You got look around, see why everything is being left to the dogs.
I have a suggestion. Pub.
Yep.
Pint. Thirsty.
Yep.
That sounds like a good idea.
I enjoy your suggestions all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. So you head to the Dreams and Drams Inn, which you know is run by the middle-aged couple, Fib and Lev.
Does it have a map?
A map?
Bath?
Bath? Yes. There are bathhouses. Fib is the husband and Lev is the wife. They're both human, middle-aged, and they're a wonderful couple. They've taken care of plenty of people. They run a really good inn. Fab cooks a good breakfast, so you're excited for that in the morning. Yep. As you're wandering, you see more and more of these like quiet houses. Like some of them seem just sort of dusty, like there's dust collecting on the windowsills. But some of them, like the door is hanging off the hinges, and like the yards are overgrown. And you hear, as you're walking, you see a dog just barking at seemingly nothing, just barking and barking, louder and louder.
That seems strange. I'm going to go and see what that dog's barking at. Then I'm gonna go into one of the empty houses.
It's on the street. It's not in one of the houses. Yeah, dog's just barking at nothing in the street.
There are empty house. There's. Can I make a perception check to try and see what it's barking at?
Yeah. Go ahead.
24.
Yeah, it's just losing its mind. It's terrified and not sure what.
Hey, little buddy, why don't you come with me? I'll keep you safe.
The dog sort of backs up before it sort of like lashes out at your hand.
Oh, can I make an animal handling a thing? Like your buddy?
Sure.
Buddy.
Go ahead. What, Remy?
I'm asking him if, Mr. Ranger, aren't you usually good with these beasts?
Yeah, I'm usually fine with them. This little bugger doesn't seem to want to talk to me, though. That's 22.
Yeah, you come up and like you slowly approach and yeah. The dog sort of like clings to your leg and shakes.
Oh, all right. Not.
Yeah.
To the leg with the.
Yeah. Didn't bite you. It like saddles up and like wraps around your leg.
Oh, buddy, come on now. There's nothing here gonna hurt you.
The DM is attempting to appeal to the dog owner.
It did not go as planned.
Yeah, the dog is terrified, and after a moment, you hear it yelp and run away.
Oh, it was trying to get me a new animal companion. Maybe one of me bees stung it.
Yeah, and y'all begin to move on, and you hear the church bell ring, sounding about 3 o'clock. Sounding 3 o'clock. Ooh, that's a
very deep bell.
Very simple, yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
That's 3 o'clock.
All right.
In the club.
Right. As you walk, and as you all begin to walk, Fenimore, you also seem to trip over nothing. Your foot catches something, and you trip.
All right, that's just weird.
Yep. You eventually make your way. By the way, the bell you all know is the old bell ringer goes by the name of Ilya. She is an older woman who has sort of kept the church for decades, and she is a gnome woman who's her husband is Alston, who is the caretaker and pastor at the church.
Okay, great. So the bell rings 3. We have a scared dog. Are we still going?
No, the dog's gone, mate.
Oh, I thought he was with you still.
No, dog buggered off.
Okay. So are we going for that pint?
Pints. Let's get some pints.
Or pints?
Pints.
All right.
Plural. It's important.
I desperately need a bath, so I would like to move where we could go and do that. Would be great.
Yep. You all eventually, after a short jaunt, it's a 2-minute walk at that point up from the main street to the or down, I should say, to the Dreams and Drams, and you enter, and it's really quiet. See Lev just sort of absent-mindedly wiping tables down as if she's bored. There's one younger man who's sitting and eating some food and not doing much else.
Abigail would have kicked the door open since this is their old haunt and be like, guess who's back? Basically. And then looked around at the energy in the room, went, that's freaking sad. And waddled up to the counter, pulled herself up onto a stool.
Alright. Now what are you lot doing back here?
I mean, it's home, is it not? I'm gonna end up doing every accent that you guys are doing.
I mean, it's been quite a while. It's lovely to see you all. You've been gone for quite a while. What brings you back?
Well, right now, pints.
Pints, of course. Sorry about that. Fib is off on some business at the moment, so I don't have any food prepared, but there should be some later on. But yes, she starts hustling behind the counter and gets you all some steins of alcohol. Mobad, here is your milk. And gets the rest of you all a fine, good frothy ale and a big warm mug of milk for Mobad.
Would it be possible to take advantage of your bathhouse?
Go right ahead. 2 gold for the evening.
Here.
Or sorry, 2 silver. 2 silver for the evening. 2 gold is ridiculous.
Great.
I must say, you've upped your prices.
No, 2 silver.
I will. I am on my way. Before I go, this may seem odd question. Where is everyone? It's mid-afternoon. There's no one around.
Well, things are quiet these days. I suppose it's been normal day. Nothing too bizarre. People are just finishing up work. They should be coming in soon, I suppose.
There's no one in the square either. There's no one that you're saying everyone at work, but there's no one anywhere except here.
What do you mean? That everyone who's around is around? Streets.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go take that bath now.
Yeah, you might. It looks like you've been in some. You've been into something. Maybe I should take that point back.
No. He's just gonna drain that and then be on his way.
All right.
Abigail sees this as a challenge, just like, I can beat that.
It comes in pints. I'm getting one.
Yeah, perfect. All right.
Creepy music intensifies.
Yeah, I was gonna say. What is everybody else up to? You've got a pretty good. You've had some pretty long travels, and the fight earlier definitely took it out of y'all. So you're in a position to really want to take some time off and relax.
Yeah.
Right. I think I'm gonna make the executive decision to abandon my accent because I can't talk.
Mine keeps changing.
I keep trying to do yours and also Australian.
Everybody's does. It's all right. You are all a bizarre polyglot accent mismatch. Yeah. And I love it.
Hey, real quick shout out. We just got a new follower, Dat Boy Best. Thank you for the follow.
Dat Boy, he's from TikTok. Thank you.
I mean, that boy apparently really is best.
Yeah, he is the best.
Yep. What is everybody up to then? You've
got my ass.
I'm petting my bees.
Yep.
That's not a euphemism, believe it or not.
Yeah.
just one at a time.
Yeah. So yeah, you all have the inn here. There's one patron.
If there's a dartboard, Abigail is just all about target practice, so I'm just with the darts, and I pull out my I have a blow dart gun. And
Yep.
I thought you were gonna say you pull out your bow. And you're
I have blow darts. I'm constantly trying to improve my aim. So if there's
Gotcha.
a dartboard, I'm just nailing all of them.
Gotcha. It's actually right next to there's like a take one, leave one bookshelf on the wall near it, and it's sort of off on its own section away from the tables and whatnot. Is it? Yep.
Colin Farrell walks in, throws a dart. You trying to steal my line?
Abigail, as she's like going up to retrieve darts, I'll like pull them off the board, and then I'll look for any erotica.
Roll me an investigation check.
All right. That's a natural one.
Nice.
So that's an 11.
There
Damn,
is.
still.
You find the lusty Argonian.
Actually,
Yeah,
no, sorry,
there-
it's not an 11 because I was gonna take observant and then I didn't.
I was gonna say,
Just-
a 10 is impressive.
yeah. So it's
Yeah,
just-
no, you're looking through and you just there's no smut. Now, Fib and Lev are pretty good about weeding that out. Kids in the town try to do that, and it all just causes problems. So nope, nothing there.
That's a shame.
Can I put some in there?
Go ahead.
Just get a piece of paper, draw a little stick figure with like the exaggerated boobs.
I have like a
and throw it
brown paper sack, and I'll take one of the books from the shelf and put it in the brown paper sack, and then put it back on the shelf and like write on it in smut.
I love it. Yep. Roll me a perception check. When you do that.
All right. Doop-a-doop. 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 19.
Okay. You notice there is a book on the shelf here. One of them in particular catches your eye. Your favored enemies are aberrations, correct?
That is correct.
You notice a book that you actually read a good bit over the years. It has local myths and legends about like beasts and creatures and things like that. Catches your eye.
I throw a dart like directly over his head as he's going going through the bookshelf, just a pin to the wall.
Just pins your ponytail back.
Ow. Ow.
Well, you're gonna have to pull it out. It's too tall for
the dart board, please.
It's too high. You can't reach it.
Oh. We
Oh, no bad. I got you. Come here, friend of more.
I come and pull the dart out.
I can't. Oh.
I look over
Thank you.
and see the books where the paper is. And I say,
Ooh, Bubby. Look, somebody made a book about Tums.
Right. So the book on aberrations. Now that my ponytail has been dislodged from the sharp, pointy object, I'm gonna just pull it out.
Right. Yep. Roll an investigation.
This is not going to be anywhere near as good.
That's all right. I'll give you advantage because of your favorite enemy.
Okay, so that's 14 or 4. Let's go with the 14.
All right. You're reading through and you notice a few different odd creatures, odd things popping up. The big one is the Odiog that you just fought. You notice being a local myth, generally thought of as, just this bizarre creature. It's kind of tolerated because it cleans up dead animals and things like that. Usually doesn't bother people too much, but every now and then it goes on a bit of a rampage.
Wait, did we just do a bad thing by taking this thing out?
You know that they are a somewhat native creature, like they live in the mountains, and anytime one gets taken out, another one usually like takes over the territory.
Oh, good.
So it's nothing terrible. All right.
Nothing terrible as the music swells.
It's nothing but horror music.
I'm down.
Nothing.
All right.
The music says otherwise.
Yeah. So yeah. Anything else anybody wants to do, or are we moving forward to sort of dinner and the evening's respite?
Yeah, I think.
Here's a meta thing. Why don't we pause for a bathroom break and come back in about 10 minutes?
Yeah.
5-10 minutes.
Is it all right if we move that forward to like everyone holding up for the evening?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
With that, yeah.
Right. Yep. I think that's a good time to take a break there then.
Cool.
Thank you. I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're don't leave. Thank you. We got 6 viewers so far, so thank you for sticking around. We're gonna go on a brief break. There's tons of awesome content for you to enjoy while we're gone, so stick around, watch, and don't forget to click that banner to help donate with Jay's father's GoFundMe thing. So we will be back. Bye.
Bye.
Incoming transmission.
Name's Bird. I've been dragged through war, did my time in the mines. Now, I got pulled into sending people to the same fate. So I decided to take my life back. No more giving it away. And yet, I'm serving time for all the mistakes that got made. And not nearly all of them are mine.
Bonjour, it is I, the magnificent Pierre Pelletier. You look at me like I am a washed up actor. No, this is all part of my fantastic plan. Does the washed up actor star in every film on the planet Magawan? No, I may have some, you say, weaknesses. The bogus sugar, making love, gambling. Perhaps I took it a little too far and got myself in trouble on 23. The Golden Hive has nothing on me. This is all part of my magnificent training as a galaxy's best actor. However...
This is your Captain Sentry Zerzo speaking. If you can all stop nubbing around and get your butts in your seats and strap in, we'll go ahead and get this show on the road because, you know, the folks that own the ship are going to notice any minute now that I'm up here trying to take it. So, let me see if I can get this alarm turned off first. That'll probably help make the trip a whole lot easier for everyone, huh? Okay, everybody strapped in? Good. Time to go. See you, bye.
My name is Elias. I wander in search of the secrets that planets alive and dead hold. The greatest mystery that I work to unravel, why my brothers and sisters slumber while I remain awake. I am a star, wrapped in flesh and wandering.
What is L.O.R.E?
What is L.O.R.E?
What is L.O.R.E?
L.O.R.E is a group of amazing, creative people.
Pure, unbridled
shenanigans.
A league of rolling expeditioners
who have come together to play tabletop role-playing games.
Voice actors, theater kids, musicians, pop culture fans, content creators, tabletop nerds alike.
Which, personally, are some of my favorite things to do.
My favorite thing to do.
And pretty early on in the process, we came together and we decided that we were going to share our experiences with you all.
Streaming live play D&D on Twitch.
And anyone else who wants to watch and listen and experience it with us. And to that end, we've all come together and we are all creating amazing things.
Homebrewed from scratch content.
Between art and videos and scripts and just the game that we're playing. And not just one. We have our primary game, The Final Horizon, that is space fantasy.
By R.P. Davis.
But we also have other games that we're working on.
James's Discworld campaign.
So many amazing things that we're going to be producing in the future, and we can't wait.
We can't wait
for you all to join along with us. So, what is lore?
What is lore?
What is lore?
It's amazing people sharing our amazing experiences with more amazing people.
Welcome to your first day as an employee of Halcyon Corporation at our Alcor 3 mining facility at Hadier 4. You must be as excited as us for you to contribute to the most profitable mineral extraction operation in the sector. Halcyon takes pride in the safety of our facilities, with 14 hours since the last injury or death on site. To reinforce safety, do not be alarmed by the presence of armed security personnel. The strikers are here for your protection. It has been 0 hours since the last injury or death on site. Have a good day, and remember, Halcyon is here for you.
Halcyon Corporation is not responsible for the death, injury, or missings of any employee, personnel, or cyborg.
Elias, mysterious man from the sky, running for star of the show.
I swear I will burn every tree down on this planet if you kill our... I don't know why I'm feeling super protective over this Galactic.
Promises to burn down every tree on the planet, but what does he do?
I'm gonna try to sneak out of the ship.
Exactly. Runs like a little bitch.
God damn it!
Potty mouth.
In space, no one can smell you stink, but they can smell your awesome. If they don't smell your awesome, they know they smell loser. Hatchet body spray smells like awesome. If you can't smell like your own awesome, get Hatchet. Hatchet scents run the gamut from awesome to more awesome. Awesome astral punch. Punch your nostrils in the nostrils. Awesome. Mega Moon Doom. Zero gravity. All Doom. Awesome. Savage supernova. All the fury of a dying star in your armpits. Awesome. Not enough awesome for you? Well, you're wrong. Think you're as awesome as Hatchet? You're even more wrong. The most wrong. But don't be wrong, be awesome! Hatchet Body Spray.
In no way, shape, or form does Hatchet Body Spray assure you that you'll be awesome, more awesome, or the awesomest.
Alright, and we're back. Sorry for the wait, folks. But we are here for the second half.
Alright. Alright. As we come to the next morning, after a long and restful evening's sleep, Fenimore, you find yourself, as you sort of stretch and wake up in bed, you're a little stiffer than you expect. Everyone's collecting.
Nope. Nope. Too easy. I mean, I can't take the low-hanging fruit like that.
It depends on how low it hangs. So yes, as everyone is getting around for the day, you're getting your equipment and your gear on, and you sort of like stumble out of your cot, Fenimore. Not sure exactly what's going on, but everyone is in sort of one of these larger rooms that everyone can stay together in. You're used to sleeping in the same room just for security, and at this point you're all used to it. As everyone's getting their stuff around, There's an extra pack. Whose stuff is that?
So
I really wish one of us was a rogue because I know how that would go.
Yeah. There's like a pack and gear.
A 6th set of gear.
Yeah.
Some of us have roguish tendencies, though.
I was gonna say it's really, really fine stuff. It's looks like there's a pretty good set of armor, and looks like cleric's vestments. A pack.
But everybody's here.
Yeah.
Right? There's Mobad. There's Relil. There's.
It looks like you're looking it over. It looks like it's Ravens to the Wild Mother.
Does any of it look valuable?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some valuables. You look through. There's a couple hundred gold in the pack.
Fuck it, wake and bake. Here we come.
Yeah. Yep.
Do you think
Yeah.
whoever was in the room before us left it all here?
I mean, if somebody left several $100s worth of armor, or several hundred gold worth of armor, clerical vestments, all their personal effects, yeah.
Binders, capers, lasers,
There you go.
wipers, wake, and bake.
There you are. You all make your way down, and
I mean, no, y'all don't have to follow me. I'm just,
yeah.
No, you're pretty persuasive.
Yeah.
I'm saying that.
Everyone makes their way down, and the tavern is kind of quiet again this morning. There's a few people around. You notice the same gentleman who was there last night is there again, and he's got like a heavy ruddy looking mirror on his hip, and Lev is just sort of frazzled, running around trying to get things together. And as you approach, she brings up some plates, and she's just like, "Here's your toast and tea, and
beans and bacon."
Nope, it's just toast and tea. That's breakfast.
That's
but
sad.
I mean, you all know the inn's always had a pretty terrible reputation for food. Lev is not a good cook.
Okay. I thought you had said earlier that they usually have a pretty decent breakfast in the morning.
No, I mean...
No, that's when Fib is cooking, right? Not Lev.
Who?
You said Fib, the husband. Was
Fib,
it? You said
Fab?
Fib?
No, Lev's always run the inner self. She runs herself ragged.
Mobad's gonna reach into his little bag and look at everybody really disappointed in the toast. And he's just gonna pull out this handful of old birthday cake and put it on the table and just kind of break it up and put it on everybody's plates.
It is magical birthday cake. It is still fresh.
Oh, it's fresh.
All right. Sounds good.
Yep.
I ate the birthday cake, but
It was Bubby's birthday a week ago. We saved it.
It's Bubby's birthday every week. It's just an excuse for you all to buy a cake.
I like cake. I'm gonna look around in the common room here for the gaslight.
The gaslight?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting the same. Yeah, I get it.
The two people who've been taking very careful notes.
Yep.
Okay.
So.
You've got my attention, sir.
Lev is just working, kind of frazzled, and there's, like I said, the same gentleman who was here the evening before.
We didn't ask his name.
Nope.
No.
You would recognize him though. His name is Velixion. He's a younger guy who he's pretty well known in the area. He was an adventurer himself many years ago. kind of retired, didn't stick to it very long, but he ran with you all early on in your adventures, but the life just wasn't for him. You ended on kind of sour notes, not like enemies, but it wasn't his thing.
Has he seen us come down?
Yeah, he's seen you, and he's given a wave and a nod, but he's mostly kept to himself.
To me?
What's up?
Is he paying attention to like me walking around, or is he?
Yeah, he's keeping an eye out. He's chatted with you all throughout last evening and whatnot.
I was just gonna go up and give him a wet willy.
You are in fact able to. He is doing just enough actively not paying attention to you that you're able to sneak in. Oh, Fenimore, what are you
Sunshine! Sunshine, good morning.
You know that's my bad ear. Why?
Hey, what happened to Fab?
Who?
Yeah, it used to be Fab and Lev. What happened to Fab? Where'd he go?
You mean Liv?
No, Lev's right over there. Where's Fab?
Who the fuck are you talking about?
No, I remember a fib. I remember a fib.
Yeah, so do I.
The beans and bacon. He made really good beans and bacon in the morning.
You don't get really good food here ever. Toast is about the limit. Liv's gotten better at it over the years, but the tea's fine. The toast is toast. Thankfully, the born and bred keeps her in good stock.
I don't like this. I'm going outside.
Okay. Well, yeah, you have a nice day too, and you catch something like hits the back of your head as you're walking out, and you turn, and he's just face down in his mug, actively not paying attention to you.
As I walk by him, because I'm short, I'm just gonna look in his mirror and like clean the toast out of my teeth.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Investigation.
For teeth toast.
My teeth toast.
Yeah, no. The toast is a little dark, and so it's really shown in your teeth.
Cool. That's a 17.
Yep. You swear that something's up. You're not sure what. It looks like you're looking in the mirror, and it looks like there's an open wound on your arm, but it's not there. Like, you look at your arm and it's
like, I freak out. My tattoo's still intact, right?
Yeah, your tattoo's good, but no, it's weird.
That's freaking weird.
What's weird?
Tell you later. And I point at what's his name with his name starts with Volixion?
Yes, like, Volixion.
Good aim. And I follow out the door.
All right. Where are y'all heading?
Wake and bake.
Apparently we're heading to the wake and bake.
All right. Yeah.
Apparently.
You all head
on
out.
On our way down, I do want to raise the conversation. So, last night before the bath, I asked her about where everybody was, and now she no longer has her husband, and nobody seems to be in town. What in the hell do we think is going on?
I have no idea.
There's some fuckery afoot.
I need to count my bees.
You notice, by the way,
we'll be here all day.
You have no idea what time it is. Man, you wish that the bell would ring ever to help you keep time, but it's just quiet.
Not the bell ringer!
Elia.
The bell.
Yeah, I mean,
I knew you! Oh, really? We didn't know shit about her.
Yeah.
She was a gnome. So
We
I
knew she
imagine
was an
very
old gnome,
cute.
yes.
And she had a husband who was a pastor at the church.
Yeah, no,
wow, that's good. I totally didn't catch that.
Yeah,
he was going
Alston,
too fast for me. I'm like,
yeah. Alston's he's been too rickety to make it up to the bell for years now. Every now and then, like kids go up and they'll ring it as a joke, but you're surprised it's still up there.
How big is this bell?
It's a pretty good size, probably like 5 feet across.
You know,
He
Never
just
mind.
recites the poem Bells now and hopes people hear him.
No, it's just, well, I do have the right hat.
Well, not you, the pastor.
No.
The rickety old pastor just stands in the front door and yells the poem Bells, hoping that people will.
he just stands there and goes, dong! Dong!
So,
Wait, that was a poor choice of onomatopoeia.
right in the face too.
Chris, you're up.
So, since we're from this town, right?
Yeah.
I've got like a weird fact. Is there like a family friend or somebody I would know, like where their house is, so we can just stop by on our way to the Wake and Bake, and see if they're there, see if they're all there.
Sure. Sure. You know to check in with one of your old friends is Vara. She's actually the secretary in the town hall. She's an old friend of yours, and she has a pretty large family. Very prominent in the town. Her uncle was the mayor, and most of the family has ties to the larger community.
Okay, I guess we'll stop by, and I just want a quick conversation. Just want to say hi. How you doing?
Right.
How's everybody? And list them all off.
Yeah. Yeah. So you all stop in the town hall. Everybody, make me a dexterity check.
No.
Uh-oh.
I'm a dwarf that's good at dexterity. You guys figure out how that works.
Hey, let me tell you, being a squat and wide fellow, you can be nimble as hell.
I know it doesn't matter, but it's a nat 20, so I got a 25.
Okay.
Was it dexterity check or dexterity save?
Check.
Okay. Modified
17.
20.
Right. Chris and James?
19.
All right.
16.
All right. Yep. You all make it in, and Vara sits there, sort of half-heartedly doing some books. The town hall seems again oddly quiet. There's usually a bit more business than this. You see, like some of the offices have lamps burning in them, but a lot of them are dark. Seems like they haven't been used in a while.
Okay.
You've never known why this place is so big. There's only like 6 people who are ever in here.
Confusing. When we go to her office, Abigail likes to make an entrance, so it typically involves getting the door as quickly to the opposite wall as possible. And usually when it swings back, she catches it, basically. Vara, how are you doing?
Every door in this town has like an enormous stopper on it to stop you from blasting holes in walls.
That's
Abigail. Years.
Yep.
It's just it's something that every architect in the area has been taught, and so they just keep doing it. She sort of pops her head up. Oh my lord, Abigail, is that you? And she just like gets up and runs over and gives you a big hug.
I do the French kiss thing on each side of her cheek.
Oh.
No,
not that kind of French kiss.
Like you know, like the
I know you were like pretending to lift her and trying to get your brain to her mouth, or like.
I was just imagining like licking the side of her face.
No, I'll leave that to Moped. No,
he'll do it too. He'll do it.
How are you doing, love?
Really bored.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's just been super quiet. You know, the job's the job. It pays me. But sorry, I slipped back into like a Scottish accent there.
Well, do it so that I can learn how to do it.
Yeah, the job pays, but I've just been mostly using my time researching, just learning what I can. I'm trying to get a job in the city.
Yeah. How's your husband taking the news?
He's he wants to stay, but it's there's just no reason to, you know. Family is all up and left. It's just nothing tying us here anymore.
Right, and your oldest, insert name here.
Yeah. They've started their own farm about 2-3 days from here, a bit south.
So is everybody just leaving town then?
Yeah, but a lot of people just don't have a reason anymore. Last few months, everyone's just sort of picked up and left. A lot of people, it's been quiet.
You know what happened to Fib then? Did he leave Lev?
Who? I mean...
I know I'm not imagining this. They were married for like 20 years. Fib. From the Dreams and Gems.
Oh, Lev's place.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
Fib and Lev.
Hun, what's going on here?
I went to their wedding. They tried to make me the flower girl. They mistook me for a toddler.
Lev's been single her whole life.
That doesn't sound right. All right.
She flirted a lot when she was younger, but that fell off pretty quick. She's been a bit of a fuddy-duddy.
Right. That doesn't sound right at all.
Doesn't sound right to me either.
No, and you know what else doesn't sound right? I haven't heard a single bell since we were here. That thing used to keep me up all night long, ringing on the hour, every hour, and it hasn't been.
That bell's been silent for decades.
No, it hasn't.
Not that long.
All right. Clearly, there's some kind of mass confusion, hysteria going on around this town. It's wonderful to see you, Vara. Thank you for confirming my suspicions, and don't lose your head. Please.
Or your existence, for that matter.
Hey, Raleil.
Yes.
What sound does a bell that's made out of shite make?
Dear
Dong.
Would you?
Huh?
Gods.
That's
what was everybody's passive perception?
12.
11.
14.
Wait, 12 for passive? Okay.
Yeah,
10?
16.
Okay.
We're not here to fucking ability score shame.
Oh no, I thought that I had remembered her having a higher wisdom.
I had the observant feat originally, but I switched to the sharpshooter one like last minute, and I keep forgetting that. Sorry.
Gotcha.
Shame. Ding. Shame.
Dong.
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 That guy.
Yeah. Bob, you you swear Fenimore sees something in the large mirror that sort of frames the back of like this entry hall in the town hall. You swear to God, it looks like there's holes in the floor. Like in the mirror, it looks like the town hall is just torn to shreds. There's like these 3-foot wide holes busted up through the floorboards.
Listen, smell that? Abigail, look over there.
I look in the mirror, flex my face up a little bit.
Yep. Yeah, no, you see the same thing. There's these enormous holes in the floor, and
I kind of do like a
oh my
backward
God,
step.
there's dead bodies there's like rotting body parts all over the floor.
Turn around, looking away from the mirror. Nothing's there.
Nothing.
All right, then I'm gonna do that little sidestep thing, like watching in the mirror, and I'm gonna try to step on one of these like an arm or something. See if I can feel it underfoot.
Roll a dex check.
That's a 14.
You keep your footing, but you stumble. But there's nothing underfoot.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's my thought exactly.
I mean, we're all there. Are we all witnessing this, or like?
You watch me stumble.
Yeah.
You basically saw her go up to a mirror, flex her muscle, do the moonwalk and trip.
Yeah. You all know that there is a library, and
does anybody have a mirror?
Vara is very confused as to what's going on. But yeah, you know that there is a library.
Can you not
that is
see
attached
that?
to the town hall?
Vara, what do you see in that mirror? Look at the mirror. What do you see?
Myself. All of you? I don't understand.
You don't see anything else?
Do you remember when we were coming into town and we were tripping over things that we couldn't see?
She starts like wiping the mirror down. I swear this place has never been so badly upkept.
I go up behind her, kind of like this, poking my head out the side. I'm like, you know what I see? I see a young woman who's been working very, very hard and needs to go home and rest. Look at the bags under your eyes. You really need to just take some time, go home, get out of this building, and take a break. All right?
You're right. I'm gonna go home and take the evening. I've got nothing to do today, anyways.
Get yourself some wine. Stay indoors. Just don't lose your head.
Yep.
Like
Light a scented candle.
Yeah, that'll help too.
Yep. We really need some salt back. We really need some leadership in this place. We've gotten nothing done in I don't even know how long. I don't know how this town's still held together without any guidance. Surprised the king hasn't sent anybody. Whatever. And she heads off.
All right.
So now there's no freaking mayor either.
All right. Team meeting, everybody.
Yeah, it's always been a community thing. There's never really been a mayor.
Before
there'll be like a huddle and her arms go around everyone's waist. All right.
Before she leaves, Mobad he's standing at the door and he just fumbles his arms, kind of like awkward, like and then he grabs her and licks her face and just says bye.
She is surprisingly unfazed.
She's unfazed. You licked her face off, Jesus.
No.
Okay.
All right. Group huddle.
Like a barbarian thing.
So
you do notice, by the way, in Vara's desk, which is sort of open, there's a potion vial that looks odd. She's not the kind to use like tinctures and stuff. And you check it out and it looks to be
Zydrate?
No, you see the label and it's eye drops of True Sight.
Yeah, that would. Yeah, that. I'm not putting that in my face, but one of you guys can.
Someone yoink him.
Yeah. There are.
I got it.
Looks like there's about 3 uses of it.
I got it. Gimme.
Okay. Yeah, you go and you put the drops in your eyes.
Whoa! I said I was picking them up.
Oh no, sorry. You understand my confusion there. But yeah, you've got the vial. You've got the vial.
Abigail already picked up the vial.
Yeah.
I told someone to yoink it.
Oh, sorry.
I'm busy trying to like Mobad, over here. All right. So, look in the mirrors. There are creepy invisible things. I saw a cut on my arm that wasn't there. I saw dead bodies. There's holes in the floor. There's all kinds of craziness. And clearly everybody's losing their freaking minds.
Hold on a second. I want to go over to the mirror and pull back my clothing where the bite wound from the audio was.
That's healed.
That's
healed. Gone. Yeah.
Okay. Whew. All right.
You do notice there's one on your leg though that wasn't there yesterday.
Son of a bitch. When we came into town, we were tripping over things that weren't there.
Yeah, those are probably dead bodies. Like there's a full freaking head over there. There's a torso right there.
Do any of you have a mirror in your pack?
I'm so pretty I've never needed one.
We're aware.
I'm so pretty.
Is this a seen myself in your pack joke?
No.
I'm trying to look at my inventory.
Is that a mirror in your pocket?
Oh, you're just happy to see me.
Whoa.
Where's...
Equipment.
There we go. I found equipment.
I don't have a mirror. Got an iron pot.
I don't have a mirror either.
That was in the room that we're in right now. How big is that?
The room's probably like 30 feet deep and like 80 feet wide. It's like the entrance hall to a large.
The mirror.
The mirror.
Mirror in the room.
It's about probably about 5 feet wide and like 20 feet tall. It's a big tall mirror.
Mobat.
Yes.
Help me dislodge this mirror. We'll take it outside, and we will look around.
Or you could just get pieces, which are easier to carry.
And cut myself.
Yeah.
I'm telling Mobad.
Yeah, it is surprisingly easy to take this mirror down. It's not like built in. It's like a large hung mirror. It takes some time, but yeah, you're all able to like fish it out and wiggle it through the door.
Okay, so here is plan. We'll go outside with the mirror. Mobad and I will hold it up, and you can look in and see what is going on in town in the reflection.
Okay.
So that's what we're doing, Colby.
Right. You take this out, this mirror out, and you sort of set it down, and
I literally said we were going to be holding it up.
Oh well. Whatever. Sorry. You bring the mirror out and you're looking around at things, and the town is a wreck.
Like way worse than what it actually looked when we came in.
Yeah. There's like, especially right here around the city hall, there's just these large holes in the ground, busting up.
What is your character's name?
James.
My name?
James is Rayhasfeld.
Rayhasfeld, thank you. I'm the worst. I apologize.
Yeah.
Rayhasfeld, you are with the magic. What the hell is going on?
You can roll an Arcana check if you'd like.
How about a 21?
21.
Oh boy, you've
just got that.
Yeah, you're thinking through, and this is eerie. You know there are magics that can affect memory.
Pennsylvania joke.
There's a creature that you're thinking of. Is
it the Queen of Hearts?
Even in a world of magic and mystical beings, this creature is thought of to be a myth. Because you can't, it's so hard to tell if it exists because it's called a false hydra, and you're remembering, and it sings a song that makes you unable to perceive it. And when it consumes someone, you forget that person existed.
Oh my gosh, no.
Oh no.
Okay, so what are you telling us?
Crap, Lane.
You run
not you.
Or putting on the work hat.
Rayhasfeld, what are you revealing to the rest of us?
Hat change number 2.
Does it count if it's a change back?
1.5.
Good point.
James.
Yes.
what of this are you relaying to the rest of us?
Basically, all Raleal's doing now is just doing this like, no, this can't be what it is. No.
What, Raleal?
God damn it, Bob.
Hat change number 3.
Raleal, what? I'm gonna walk over to him and grab him by the shoulders and just be like, for God's sake, man, tell us what's happening!
It's a creature called a false hydra.
What is false hydra?
What we're going hunting for.
If it eats you, you don't exist anymore. In anyone's memory or physically.
So this thing has just been eating the town.
Very possible.
All right. What do we know about false hydras? Do we know where we have to go kill this thing?
Well, we know they're not hydras.
Thank you for that, Abigail.
No, it's not a hydra. It's a false hydra.
Yes, well done. But where? I mean,
points to the dwarf.
I turn around and look at Bob. Do you know anything about false hydra?
But it does ring a bell.
Shall I make a nature check?
Nature or history or arcana.
Yeah, I'm just over here like interrogating everybody. Perhaps I have something that would be of use.
That'd be nature.
Okay.
I'm proficient in history. Is it possible for me to roll too?
Yes.
Modified 20.
You also have advantage, Bob, because of your favorite enemy.
Oh yeah, aberrations. Let's see if I can't roll a bit better.
I'm rolling really well with this dice. I like it.
I'm happy for you.
22 for me.
Modified 20 is as good as I can get.
20 and 22. Between everybody, if anyone else wants to roll as well, go ahead. I'm gonna make this a group skill check.
Sure.
Anything that you're proficient in that you think is relevant to researching this, go ahead.
23.
All right.
God damn it.
You're, Mobad is just
the
sitting
group
there.
check is made now, but
Mobad is just sitting there pulling Bubby's string, listening to him, and like being like, "Yes, Bubby, very good."
Yeah.
What does Bubby look like in the mirror? Just a quick check. What does Bubby look like in the mirror?
Oh shit!
Unfortunately, exactly the same.
Yeah.
Wow. Turns out Bubby actually has a spell of true sight centered on him with a 30-foot radius.
Yeah, Mobad will hold him up to the mirror and pull the string, and he just says,
We're gonna be best friends forever.
Right, Bubby.
That is the creepiest thing I have ever heard.
I spent 2 hours recording those.
You spent 2 hours recording those?
I got 6 of them.
I'm so impressed.
But yeah, with all of those, a lot of you, between going back into the library and looking through things and recalling stories and myths from the area, you know that this creature is almost birthed from a mass of flesh buried underground that feeds off of fear and anxiety and eventually grows into this creature. Its exact nature isn't understood because it's so difficult to perceive and to investigate by its very nature. But you know that there are methods that people have claimed to use to be able to protect themselves from it. Mirrors work to a certain degree because you're not perceiving the creature, you're just perceiving a reflection. If anything that would silence it, so things like deafness or silence or warding wind work well, and anything that protects you from effects, so protection from evil and good, foresight, true seeing, those things can cut through its ability. But those are pretty rare things, so most people don't have access to them, and the few that do, unless they are actively using them, don't know to use them.
Okay, well, it's a good thing that we have these eye drops then. So based on that, we still don't really have a good idea of where it might be located.
You know that the creature generally will pick a sort of a central area that it will operate out of, and given the destruction around the town hall, it seems that this is where it has primarily been active. And you know that it is rumored that false hydras, when they gain enough power, can sing an additional song that sort of entrances people and enslaves them. And there is the myth of an entire society that carried a false hydra unknowingly across the land, feeding on every society that it came across.
Guys, we're gonna have to kill everybody we've ever known and loved. Okay, great.
No.
So
that includes you guys. So
yeah, Sam. So given this relevant info, what do you say we go check out this town hall and take the mirror and see if we can find this thing?
I was gonna say, you all would have mirrors like on your person.
Because we just took a mirror out.
Yeah.
And now we should take it back in.
And then break it and keep the shards so we don't have to buy a mirror.
Yeah, we should just, fuck it, break it. 7 years of bad luck, who cares?
So why are we taking it back? We can just like drop it in the street.
All right.
Well, that means someone would have had to carry it out, whereas if it's in it.
It's already out. Yeah.
We're out in the street. Me and the barbarian are holding in the middle of the street.
I know. Vara's gonna know that we stole her mirror. But if we put it back in, it could just have fallen off the wall.
No. See, here's what we do is right when we actually get to the place where we're about to fight this thing, we just try to get it to eat the mirror. And then she'll never know because it'll be like it never existed.
All right, you do you. But I'm not carrying it around. It's twice as tall as me.
Damn.
All right. You guys can easily enough carry the mirror back in if you want. It's not a big deal.
Okay. Then we'll do that and then break it on the floor.
Well, you also can just like prop it up against the wall and like have, if you turn it sideways, like see basically the entire space reflected in the mirror.
Oh, that's nice. Do we see the Hydra?
Yes, actually.
What? No.
Easiest hunt ever. I'm glad I put on my hunting hat.
As you are putting the mirror down, you see name.
None of that was English.
Velixion actually enters the town hall.
I fucking knew it!
But no, listen. Velixion enters the town hall with Vara, who Vara they're both talking, and Velixion says, "All right, Vara says y'all are acting really weird, and I'd rather not have to."
Wait, they just walked in the door. Where is the Hydra?
Well, they come in, and you see through one of the holes this creature with a large, bulbous, blubbery, albino-like body comes up, and these long four heads, disgustingly and disturbingly humanoid, on these long, rubbery necks, comes up, and it shambles forward, and three of the heads are swaying and moaning. This you don't hear anything. You look back and it's not there, but you look in the mirror and it has sunken its teeth of one of the head into Vara's leg.
Son of a bitch!
And it's just chewing on her, and she's not.
Eye drops right now.
All right. You drop the things into your eyes.
Yep. This is gonna be a mistake.
Your vision goes to pinpoints for a second before it feels like the entire world rushes at you suddenly, and everything has this. If you've ever watched a TV with super high refresh rate next to a TV with a low refresh rate, and it looks like the super high one is almost like you're seeing into the future a little bit. It's like that. Everything feels like you're seeing a moment into the future.
Okay.
And you see all of the carnage around you, the decimated bodies rotting around, body parts, holes, everything destroyed. And this creature, you hear this just terrible screeching sound, and it's just gnawing on Vara, just taking large chunks out of her leg.
If I can't roll initiative, this thing, I need to just hit this thing so hard.
Go ahead.
Which part?
Go ahead and just walk up and punch it.
I mean, well, no, I'm not. I'm gonna try to kick this thing right in the face.
Yeah. Do it.
It's important to just
kick it in the crotch.
Yes.
Kick it right in the fork.
The false crotch.
It's got a false crotch.
What does the 14 do?
Let me
give it a good old-fashioned dick kick.
A 14, unfortunately, you go to swing your leg out, and it hits this thick, rubbery hide, and it just sort of bounces off. And the creature turns its heads towards you. 3 of them still swing, and the other one looks up with this, like, they are oddly, like, doll-like, featureless. And the one head opens its mouth and sort of, like, with this, it has no idea what's going on. Like, who the fuck are you doing this?
Right.
And it's
suggestion for you. Do you have a thing called fireball?
I'm sorry. Did you just say fireball or firebolt?
Yeah, no, fireball.
Fuck.
All right. So yeah.
I'll point right in.
Is anybody else trying to use those eye drops? There are 2 more uses of it.
Abigail's got one good eye. I'm afraid of losing it, so I don't.
Mobad.
Rayhasfeld, I need you to roll initiative.
All right.
I think Mobad should have the eye drops, and I also think Rayhasfeld should have them. Because I can pew, and it's not that big of a deal. But
yeah.
They need to be able to see to hit.
And Abigail's good at trick shots, so I can do the Hawkeye in a mirror.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's clever.
I mean, I have a.
I'm gonna take a 19, Colby.
Hit, so even with disadvantage, odds are I'm gonna hit it.
19 for Rayhasfeld. All right. I'm gonna say applying the eye drops is gonna be a bonus action, so that's gonna be like the first things that you'll have to do if you're going to use those. Anyone else who is not doing those things, everybody roll initiative for me.
I will take the eye drops as well, if possible. Run up to Rayhasfeld. If the DM allows.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's initiative.
Yeah, initiative from everybody. Vara is just flabbergasted. You're just like kicking towards her, and she's just like, Rayhasfeld, what on earth? And Velixion is a little more like he's spent enough time with you to know that something is up.
Okay.
If I have the chance, I'd shout, basically. Velixion, use your freaking mirror.
And you see, even though he doesn't seem to know what was going on, he actually had his bow out.
Oh, so our time together actually did everyone some good.
And you see him pull out his mirror and sort of like look through it. Holy shit!
Yeah!
All right.
I got a 20 for my initiative then.
Okay, what is your dex bonus?
+4.
+4. All right.
I don't like that question.
That's how you resolve ties.
Anybody else?
That just tells me that the creature likely or our other former companion is.
Mine was a mod 20.
All right. What is your dex bonus?
+3.
+3. Okay.
I go first, but then everybody goes before me.
Mobad, what was yours?
11.
11. All right. And Ralil?
14.
14. All right. And what is your dex bonus?
+2.
All right. All right. All right. First up is Fenimore.
The Hydra has been outlined in violet light. If it fails a dexterity saving throw.
All right. Oh, it failed. It failed bad.
Okay. For the next concentration up to 1 minute, it sheds dim light in a 10-foot radius, and any attack roll against it has advantage.
All right. Yeah. For those of you who have not used the drops, there's now just this odd, like, flickering purple aura just in midair there, around seemingly nothing.
That means, Jay, that when we go to shoot it, we don't have disadvantage anymore.
Good thinking, my friend.
I like it. Oh, Jesus, I almost went Eastern European. I like the tactical.
I like the thing. I like tactical.
I light it up with purple light.
Yep.
Now you can punch it better.
And Vara is just like so confused. There's now this glowing purple shape in front of her.
Think of it like a disco. That's my turn.
Disco officially exists in D&D now. All right. Next up is Abigail.
All right. So now that I can see this thing, I'm going to shout at Vara like, "I told you to go home!" And bonus action, I'm going to, like, I don't know if I do my hair or a piece of cloth or whatever, but I'm going to shove stuff in my ears so I can't hear.
I'm going to say that will take your action to do.
Then never mind.
Well, you can still do it. It's just going to take an action as you like try to get something to stuff in your ears.
Can I stuff my hair in my ears? Because that works.
Sure. Yeah, it works. Go ahead and.
Right, well, it'll still take my action to do.
Yeah, it'll still take your whole action, but
Then never mind.
Okay.
I want to. I want to attack this thing. So I'm going to.
Yeah, you're attacking the vague purple outline shape.
Yeah, but that's enough of a target. So I'm gonna release an arrow. That is, my bow's name is Baby, so I'm firing Baby at it. That's I'm so bad with
bow's
math.
Name is Baby.
That's
Mine's gonna be scary.
Mine's 14 to hit.
14 just misses. You're seeing this outline, but you don't see anything there, so you don't know like the angles to hit it at, and it just sort of skips off, and you see your arrow land in the floor next to it.
All right, second one. I'm gonna get down on one knee and steady myself and fire again. But this time, no, I'm gonna save that. I'm just gonna fire again. That's another 14.
Yep, same thing. It skips up and off and into the wall. You can see all the heads sort of like recoiling in at each of these. It seems to be very confused and angry that things are perceiving it and like trying to stop it and attacking it. Like, what is this? Food doesn't fight back.
Oh no. All right. Well, for I guess my movement, I'm gonna go. I know I can't hide. I'm not a rogue, but I'm gonna go and just kind of go behind the mirror.
Yep. All right. Next up, the creature is going to. It hasn't been hurt by anything, but the only one that it can currently reach is Rayhasfeld. So it is going to lash out at you. That's gonna miss.
Dope. Do that more.
But a 22 hits. So you're gonna take 9 piercing damage.
But I don't want to. Oh, I'm actually resistant to piercing damage because fuck you.
Yeah, nope. The mouth with oddly human teeth sinks into your arm and sort of like shakes for a second, tearing a piece away.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Yep.
No shit.
All right. Next up, and the other 3 heads are still just keening and crooning this horrible wailing song. Next up is you, Rayhasfeld.
Great. So, preparing for another unarmed strike, I pull out this weapon that looks. I start swinging it around almost like it's an nunchaku. But if you take a closer look, it turns out to be a flail that has something like a jack-o'-lantern on the very end of it. And I'm going to swing at this thing with my whack-o'-lantern.
I saw what you did there.
It wasn't. I wish I could take credit for it, but I actually found this item. And let's see, 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Huzzah!
Let friends like Nickelback.
So then we're gonna do the damage. So, ooh, I like that. 13 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. As the strike hits, yourself and Velixion each take 4 psychic damage as the creature screeches and the inside of your mind warbles for a second.
Oh, all right, you're fighting dirty then. And I'm gonna go for it again. Only this time, I'm gonna try to stun it. So
of course you are, because you put on a Glasgow accent. Of course you're gonna fight dirty.
I don't have any idea what my accent actually is. So
it's your accent.
My extra attack here is gonna be a stunning strike. All right, 21.
21 hits.
And it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
And it takes 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Right, you take another 4 psychic damage, and you need a con save.
Yeah.
All right. That's a 22. So no.
Fuck. That does work.
What was the damage?
12.
Okay.
And then because why not? I'm gonna burn another key point, and we're gonna do a flurry of blows to hit it one more time.
All right. Is it only once? It should be twice for yours. Martial arts gives you 1, but flurry of blows is at least 2.
Is that real?
Yeah. That's why flurry of blows.
It's 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
You get 1 for free without spending a key point because of martial arts, but you can use 2 with flurry of blows. Monks are just machine guns of 1,000 cuts.
All right, hang on. When you use your attack action with an unarmed strike or a monk weapon on your turn, you can make 1 unarmed strike. Okay, so that first attack should have had another one, and that last one should have had another one because of martial arts, and I've just not been doing them. So that's annoying as fuck. So I'll get 1 from martial arts. So let me do that.
You can only use martial arts or
flurry of blows
because they both take a bonus action to do.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, but flurry of blows will give me a second one if I use a key point.
Yes.
So we're going to use flurry of blows instead of the martial arts one.
Gotcha.
So that's how does math work? An 11 doesn't hit, but let's go for the second one here. It's 27 hits.
27 hits. The 11 did miss.
And that's 12 points of damage.
All right. Everyone you and Velixion each take another 4 points of damage.
God damn it.
And you said 11 damage?
12.
12. Dang. I mean, you have hit hard for sure.
Yeah. At least there's that.
Yeah. All right. Next up will be Velixion. Velixion is going to dart backwards he's going to dart backwards as this thing tries to lash out at him. misses, and he's going to pull up his crossbow and fire twice at the creature. That'll hit, and oh, that's a crit. So,
nice.
All right, so that's a D10. So that's going to be, all right, so 2, and then 10. All right, 18 damage. Rayhasfeld, unfortunately, you take 8 points of damage.
More psychic.
Yep.
This is so unfortunate. This thing hasn't even touched me.
Yeah.
Well, it did the one time. Yeah.
But
yeah.
Isn't that
all right.
way, like seeing your dad naked?
So that kind of psychic damage.
Yeah. Or, you know, listening to a fucking Nickelback song.
All right. Next.
I like Nickelback.
I'm saying, stop with the hate.
It's not that bad. Hating it is.
Hating it's just
Nickelback
popular.
is fun, but it's not that bad.
Their songs are always their songs are always hit or miss. Like they're either super bad or they're pretty good. So.
Yeah. Next up is Rayhasfeld.
I have a Nickelback album.
Stepping up into the midst of my companions and compatriots and casting Warding Wind.
Okay.
Right. Which will now deafen everyone within a 10-foot radius.
Is that like a tiefling breaking wind?
You're casting that like around the group of people who are staying farther away, I'm guessing? Because
no, it casts on me, but goes out a 10-foot radius.
Okay.
So I try to get as close to everyone as I can and just cast it.
Okay. I'd say the closest you can get, the creature's about 30 feet away from you. Rayhasfeld is going to be outside of it. Oh, by the way, Rayhasfeld, did you make all of those attacks at advantage?
Nope.
Yep. Remember your fairy fire.
God damn it. You know, if this gets back to my turn, I'm probably going to be bludgeoning this thing to death with the number of attacks that I should actually be doing.
Yeah.
At advantage! The way I should be doing them!
Yes. I would say anyone who is staying at range is now protected by this warding wind. You can't hear a goddamn thing, but all of a sudden this being begins to sort of like warble into existence in front of you as you stop hearing this song that has been gnawing at your mind now that it's gone. All right, anything else?
After casting that as my bonus action, I'm going to burn 3 sorcerer points to create a spell slot.
All right. I love that you just happen to have taken Warding Wind. I love it.
It just happened to be there. It was like,
That's so good.
All right.
You all actually made some very fantastic choices without even realizing it for this.
Yeah.
Next up is Mobad.
Right. So, I would be fairly close to Rayhasfeld because I would have gotten the eye drops, pop them in, grab Bubby, and pull the string. Let's see, that's a 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is appropriate actually. So Bubby says,
I don't think I like you. I think we should kill you.
Right, Bubby.
So, I just go into smack my axe down and run! Just run up and reckless 2 attacks with my great axe.
Yeah. I was gonna say you do already have advantage too because of the fairy fire.
Right. So
double advantage.
So if there is a time for reckless attacks, it's now.
Definitely. Yep. This is happening. So great axe. That's oh wait, advantage, right? Please roll. Okay, 23
hits.
Okay. Do you want me to do damage or roll for the second one?
Go ahead and roll for the second one, and then do your damages together. I find it a little quicker.
20.
20 hits.
Or another 23.
All right.
All right. So 2 attacks. 1d12 plus 4. All right. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 26 points of damage.
Oh. Whoa. Okay. All right.
Like I said, if it gets back around to me.
Yeah, and the two of you, Rayhasfeld and Mobad, each take
I'm gonna
8
die.
points. 8 points of psychic damage.
I'm gonna die.
Ooh. That's just automatic, huh?
Yep. Every time it gets hit, it wails out this horrible piercing noise that now you, Mobad, being close enough, can hear it just spike into your brain and sends a shock down your spine.
Is that
Do
halved?
they still hear it with
by
the warding
chance?
wind?
It is
Yeah.
psychic damage.
So not halved.
But if it's noise, shouldn't it be prevented by the warding?
They are not within it, but it is. It is. It probably would, but again, they are outside of that wind.
Oh, and I do want to point out with Ancestral Protectors, since I did make contact with him, his next turn has disadvantage on any attack that isn't against me.
Okay, gotcha.
And when the target does hit a creature other than me, that person, one of us, has resistance to the damage dealt by the attack.
Whoa.
Very nice.
Cool.
Oh yeah, no, the
Yeah.
Ancestral Guardian Barbarians are pretty wicked.
Gonna
Yeah,
need
that's
that.
pretty
So
wild.
when we take this damage, does it seem like it's coming from inside my head, or does it feel like the sound that's being emanated is what's creating it?
It's in your head.
It's the wail. It is the sound.
It's the equivalent of an Oscar pun.
Yeah, it is not the creature like telepathically communicating. It is the screech that it makes.
Okay.
Ooh, that's terrifying.
Still gonna shoot it.
You know what? Yeah. Okay. I'm good. All right. So you're shooting it.
Oh, is it my turn?
Oh,
I was just stating as a matter of fact.
Well, let me see. It actually is. Yes. Mobad, you're
Okay.
done. You were done, right?
Yeah.
Yep. It is back around to your turn.
All right, then bonus action. Bees. I'm gonna
All right.
agitate my swarm, and then I'm going to pew the first.
Okay.
Pew the first is a 13 plus 11 is 24.
That hits.
Number 2 is 28.
That hits.
So 1d8 plus 8 for the first era is 14.
All right.
And then ghetto crit 16, so that's 30 plus 3d, or yeah, 1d6. Not
Did you just call it a
3d6.
B6?
Yeah, a B6.
Like a B6.
That's appropriate.
Like a B6.
Very
Like a
appropriate.
B6.
That's an extra
thought it-
2 force.
I mean, you do have
All right.
bees.
So 32?
32.
Ooh. Okay.
That just gave me flashbacks to my marching band days.
All right. Yeah. So the wail does not happen this time because I realized something that I had made a mistake on. But moving forward, I will keep it in mind.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh wait, I had advantage on all. No, I did. That canceled my disadvantage for not being able to see it. Never
Except
mind.
you're in the warding wind, so you can see it.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, let's just for shits and ho-hos see if I crit on one of these.
Yeah, those tiefling farts are awesome.
That's a
You're also
no.
gonna have disadvantage because you're shooting through a 20-mile-per-hour wind.
Oh
No,
yeah.
that's true. So it balances out.
Yeah.
It's just a straight
I
ball.
didn't get any crits anyway, so I'm not going to argue.
Hellish retoot.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Actually, is it my turn now? Or
Yes.
okay, cool. So you're saying goodbye. I'm going to kind of like slide out on my knees from behind the mirror, draw my arrow, and I'm going to it's going to the runes on my bow are going to glow, and I'm going to cast Banishing Arrow because I just want to get this thing to stop hurting my friend.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh.
And they say arcane archers suck. Arcane archers are awesome.
That rolled off the table. Okay, 22.
That hits.
Cool. Okay,
there is no bad character in 5th edition. They're just slightly less optimized characters in 5th edition.
Yeah.
Oh, it's more bad.
All right, so he has to make a charisma saving throw, and let me find out what my DC is for that.
Well, he got a 20, so.
Oh, well, he succeeds, but he still takes damage from my arrow because I stabbed him at high speed.
High velocity stabbing.
High velocity
Sorry,
stabbing.
22.
High speed, high velocity stabbing. I love it.
Oh, I lost the Zoom meeting. Where'd you guys go?
We're here.
You're still here.
Yep.
Okay, sorry. Like it minimized on me because I was trying to open D&D. So he just takes regular arrow damage.
Yep.
Which is 7 points of piercing damage. And then I'm going to do my second attack.
Okay.
Which is 24 to hit.
Hits.
That's another 7 piercing.
All right.
And screw it. I'm just gonna action surge, and I'm going to
do it again.
Fire 2 more times.
All right.
I'm so dead. I am so dead.
As you make this last strike, you one of the heads, you take it like underneath the neck, and the head like collapses off, and you see like where it attaches at the base, the skin like stretches and pulls and begins to sort of and the head sloughs off of the body.
That's disgusting.
Let's do more. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do more. So, okay, next roll. Did I already roll?
Oh, let's do it again.
Yep.
Oh, geez, Louise, I'm rolling really well. That's 16 plus. What's 16 plus 9? 16 plus
25.
math. All right.
25 you hit.
That is. That's cocked. That's 9 points of piercing.
Gotcha.
And then last arrow. And as I'm doing this, like I slid out from the mirror and I kind of do my just flavor text like movement. And I'm stepping up onto Vara's chair and up onto the desk, and I end my turn on the desk.
All right.
That's a 6 plus 9 is 15 to hit.
That just hits.
Cool. I had a good round. That's another 7 points of piercing.
All right. So 16.
Pew Pew Brigade is really doing some damage.
How much psychic damage do I take?
None.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Come on.
No, as I said, I had made a mistake before. It actually takes the creature's reaction in order to do that. It has multiple reactions, so it does get multiple of those around, but it did not get as many as it used. So
good.
I'm not erasing the damage but I'm not doing that in the future.
Right. Okay.
All
So
right.
whose turn is it?
After Abigail, it is the creature. All right, the creature is going to claw at you, Rayhasfeld, with disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that misses. And its bite is going to come at you, Mobad. Does a 17 hit you? Oh wait, it has advantage because of your reckless, but it didn't matter. It's still 17.
Yep, that'll hit.
Okay. So you are going to take 9 piercing damage.
Okay.
Have to 4.
I'm just gonna yell, "Oh!"
And as a bonus action, you see the head sort of like bob and shake as they start singing a different song underneath the one that they were singing, and you see the skin where the one head had sloughed off begin to bubble and boil and sort of leak this thick, viscous purple fluid.
I feel like this thing has like the same consistency of like melting sugar as it's like
Kind of.
bubbling, and it's that same
Kind
clear
of.
like.
But like it inside of a pudding skin. Yep.
Really done ready.
Yeah,
About
a rotting pudding skin. Next
But it
up,
works. I don't know how
next up is
Every little thing gonna be
Rayfield,
alright.
you're up. Yep.
I am just going to
Rayfield, not Raleal. Sorry, my bad.
That guy.
If I boxed my own ears, would it be enough ringing to cancel out whatever bullshit this, like, I'm done with this, ha! So that I don't have to listen to the singing anymore.
Cut them off.
Yes, I would say so.
How much damage am I going to take?
You are going to deafen yourself for an unknown period of time.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Great.
I will say that takes that. I'll say that uses your bonus action.
I accept that because I'm still going to hit this thing with advantage many times.
You get your 2 attacks on it.
I get, well, yeah, and each attack, my bonus action is gone.
Yeah.
So each attack is still just 1 attack unless I burn a key point to use Flurry of Blows.
No, Flurry of Blows uses your bonus action. Yeah.
So that still can't. But what I can do is try to stun it on the other end of each of these attacks, frankly. So we'll do the first one.
Use them if you got them.
So that's a 24 to hit.
Hits.
Speaking of which, are we going to the Bacon Wake?
And then
after this mess, yeah.
That's 10 bludgeoning damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
All right, it got an 11, so I believe that's a failure for its con save, so it is stunned.
Excellent.
Meaning it cannot use its reaction to wail at you either.
Great.
So, Mobad, you also take no damage. So, yep, you already had advantage, so now the thing just can't attack you next turn.
Oh, shit, I did roll for advantage, though. Sorry, give me 1 second.
All right, how much damage was it, though?
It was 10.
10.
And I didn't crit on the second roll, so that's fine.
Gotcha. Next attack.
And so now we're going to roll the second attack. So that's a 19 to hit.
All right, hits.
Thankfully. Goodness. And 8 additional damage.
All right. All right. All done?
Yes.
All right. Next up is Valexian. Valerian. Valexian? Valexian.
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 V-Dog.
Gotcha. Yep.
V-Dog.
Yep.
V-Bone.
Valexian is also going to take 2 attacks with advantage.
Use Mage
First
Hand
one.
to flick his ear again.
God. Well, because of that, he missed that attack. Second attack. All right, that one also misses. Yeah, you just threw him off his game, man. All right, next up is Raleal.
I am going to maintain the warding wind.
Mm-hmm.
Not knowing that Rayhasfeld just deafened himself and figuring that the crazy barbarian is just out of any sort, I'm going to try to coax them to come back, to start backing up into the warding wind.
Yeah. Yeah, Rayhasfeld hears absolutely none of this.
Yeah.
And Mobad is a raging beast.
I have a small case of tinnitus.
Let's just hope they have great dexterity saves next round.
All right. Well, you have your action this round yet, because concentrating doesn't take an action.
Yeah, but I have to concentrate. I have to maintain the warding wind, so I can't cast another spell yet.
No, you can. You just can't cast another concentration spell.
Oh, okay. Well,
fireball.
Oh, you guys up close, make a dexterity save because here comes the fireball.
Here comes the boom.
Bring in the boom.
Fireball is one of my dad's go-to running songs, so I've just got a lot of memories of him training for that.
Can we get Cleveland in here just going, and boom goes the fireball.
I almost can't do better than the 27 that I rolled.
Okay, so you only take half damage.
Let's
Natural 20 on the die.
Nice. You might not die.
As I am evil, and I'm going to play the hell out of that. Oh, that's
You're not going to sculpt spell so your friends don't take damage?
That's 35 points of damage.
All right, halved to 17.
As the fireball explodes, Rayfield tries to dive out of the way and gets splattered against the wall and stops moving.
Oh, no.
Nah.
Don't worry, we'll take you to the clinic.
I don't even think it had a "the" in front of it. It was just clinic.
It was just clinic.
So does that have again for me for raging?
He says, "Wait."
Yes. Well, are you? No, you're not the. You're not the
damage.
bear totem, so you're not resistant to fire.
Right.
And that reduced by half is weapon damage only. When for the.
And this is 5th edition, so I don't have fucking evasion.
So.
Well, you do,
Not
but
yet.
if you're a rogue.
Well, yeah.
No, monks do get evasion later on,
Yep,
right?
2 levels from now. 2 fucking levels from now.
Yep. Sorry.
So okay. So it was 17.
Yes.
All right.
Sorry. Monks get literally everything, just not all at once.
Colby, per our conversation last night, they're the iPhone of.
Fireball.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing is that pretty much outside of Warding Wind, every spell I have is a area of effect.
That's gonna be fun. I am so glad I'm a ranged fighter.
Yep, me too. I don't see a problem.
It's stuff like
I can usually dodge very effectively, but if I've already taken 455 points of random psychic damage, it doesn't fucking matter.
Next up is let's see, 30, 35. What's that up to?
Yeah, the only thing I have that I could have just hit him with was Shocking Grasp. And yeah, I'm a squishy mage. I'm not getting that close.
It's a smart play. It's a smart until he eats me and then starts flurry of blowing all of you guys. Flurry of blows on all of you guys.
Flurry of blowing all over
Flurry
you guys.
of blowing.
Just a flurry of blowing.
I'm leaving.
It does have 4 heads. All right, next up is Mobad.
All right. Mobad sees Raphael go flying off. Ruffy! Whoa! So, Mobad yells, Mobad, ask for consent, and then smash!
For consent.
That's,
Consensual smashing.
Consensual smashing, yes. 19 on the... 19?
Hits.
To hit? Okay. And then...
Don't forget your advantage.
Yep. Oh! Fuck me. That was an 18 and then it rolled over to a 5, so 12 on the second.
Oh,
to hit?
yeah, no. 12 is
Okay.
too low.
Alright, so let's roll this. Come on, baby. Big whammy. I mean, big bucks. 8 plus...
I cannot lie.
12. 12 points of damage.
12, all right. As you hit it, you sever another one of the heads at the base, so now it is down to only 2 heads.
All right.
Let's keep doing that.
Yeah.
Guys, it's almost over.
We're halfway there.
Whoa!
Oh.
Is that everything?
Yeah, I'll stand still.
All right.
Inflicted damage on him.
All right. Next up is Fenimore.
That note hurt.
Yep.
Oh, Bon Jovi always hurts me. Okay.
It hurts us too.
Now, Colby, you said no clerics.
Yeah.
Did you say no healing?
You can have some healing. Like I'm not like putting a moratorium. Like you would choose spells that make sense.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on the monk.
Rayfield? Yep.
Well, he's gone. No, he got up and left. Fuck him. I'm going to shoot the Hydra. He'll watch this. He'll watch this in the playback and be very angry. And that'll be worth it. That'll be worth it.
All right. Yep. 2 shots advantage.
Pew pew. Pew pew. I'm just going for the. Okay.
All right.
Well, no crits, but a 23 and a 27, so I'm going to assume those hit.
Yes.
Damage for first is 14 and 12, so that's 26, and a d6 is 430, 30 total.
Right.
Do I have any bonus actions that I can do? No, I've already agitated my swarm. If I if I cast Hunter's Mark, the fairy fire will drop, and that's bad.
Yeah.
Is Hunter's Mark concentration?
Yep.
It is.
Oh, I did not know that. I've played a
All
ranger
right,
for
yeah.
3 years and never used concentration.
It is very much concentration.
All right. Is that
I'll
everything?
tell my DM.
I'm going for one final thing. Because I want to make sure that... Yes, that's everything.
All right. Next up is Abigail.
All right, Abigail is going to, like, she knows what's good. 2 more arrows. For the first one, I'm gonna do another sharpshooter shot. So that's a natural 20.
Oh yes, do it.
So plus whatever. Okay. So how do we roll the dice and then double it, or do you double how many dice do you roll?
I am gonna do max on one die and roll a die to add. So
Okay,
like, it's quicker. It feels nicer. I like that system that you use, Bob.
So that's 22 plus. That's 23 points of piercing damage with one arrow.
Ooh, stank!
Been too
All
long
right.
in the midnight sea.
All right, 23. All right.
Holy diver!
I love that song.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, what's becoming
next attack.
of me?
Next attack is.
Also advantage.
It evens out because the wind's
Oh
going,
yeah,
right?
that's true.
Yeah. So that's
Actually, no. You would still have. I would say you still have advantage because it has the fairy fire and it's stunned.
Oh. Okay, cool. So I'll roll again.
I know it's a little up in the air how that works, but I think it works. I like it.
Okay, well that's
5e
23
desperately
to hit.
needs a coup de grace rule.
I don't know how coup de grace works, but that's a 23 to hit.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Cool.
Its AC is 15.
Okay, I should have made that. Oh, I can only do sharpshooter once. So that's 10 points of piercing damage.
All right.
Just like I'm looking for like those bubbles that are popping up like across its flesh, and I'm trying to pop those.
Yeah. Anything else?
That's my full action. I already used my action surge. That's everything.
All right. Next up is the creature.
So
Sorry,
I'll
go ahead.
move in front of Raphael's body just to like be a shield so he doesn't get hit.
Gotcha.
So
You are outside the warding wind now, so the creature is just sort of like the outline again now.
That's fine.
Yeah, but you should be good. Next up is the creature who takes its time, sort of shaking its head, and it sort of like slams its heads together angrily, and it comes up, begins to wail again. And now, because the creature was stunned, you could see it for a moment, but its one head begins wailing again, and it disappears again. Actually, what is your wisdom bonus?
My wisdom
Yeah.
bonus? +2.
Okay, yeah, it does. It disappears for you. Next up is Rayhasfeld. Make a death saving throw for me.
Yeah. Let's remind me exactly what that is. Just
roll a d20.
Roll a d20.
Space. Give him life.
Right.
Give him life.
I got a 10.
That succeeds. You
That's a
have a success. All right. Next up is Valexion, who's going to take 2 shots. All right, that hits.
Fuck it, let's go.
That hits. All right. And it's going to take.
Boom goes the fireball.
Is Vara still here? Did she take off?
Oh no, she left long time ago.
Good. Okay, cool.
I was hoping the fireball toasted her.
No, she left before that.
No, she's my friend. We French kissed, remember?
This thing is in a sort. Next up is Rayhasfeld. Yep.
Fireball.
Forward to where Abby and Rayhasfeld are, and I just press a vial of shimmering red liquid into Abby's hand and point at Rayhasfeld as I keep walking towards the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Nice. Tiefling's going dark.
All right.
Toasting his own friends.
Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Next up is Mobad.
Right. So, just go for 2 more attacks on the next head.
All right.
And just yelled out, "Nobody else dies today! Consent smashing!" Advantage, right?
Yep, advantage.
Fuck my dice! That's a 14 to hit?
14 just misses.
Okay, 1 more. Fucking, come on. Can I get above a 10, you piece of shit? 16?
16 hits.
Okay. Consent smash! It's fucking cocked. I hate this. Alright, 3 plus stuff. Where's my equipment? Yeah. Where is this? Okay. 7.
7 damage?
Yeah, that's it.
Alright. How do you want to do this?
Really?
Yeah. You guys did 300 damage in those rounds.
Okay. Alright, I got it. So, I just smash the head off, and then, without even pulling the string, Bubby is like on my shoulder, and you see him turn back at the party. Just the head turns, and he goes,
"'Twas I that did that."
Yeah.
God,
right.
that's horrible.
I'm just heaving.
Creepy.
And I go, "Yes, Bubby, you did that."
As the axe comes down and the creature's body is rent asunder, all of you roll me a wisdom save.
No, I won't.
Wait, everybody roll wisdom save?
Yes. Including you. You are not dead, you are just unconscious. And Abigail has poured a potion in your mouth.
Nat 20!
I would have slapped him first, grabbed his chin, and just dumped it.
So it's a 24.
All right. Go down your numbers quick.
Mine was
Mod 20.
14.
Okay. Relio? Okay. Mobad.
Natural 1.
Okay. Mobad, you fall. Mobad, you fall to your knees, bawling, because as this creature falls, everyone's mind is rushed with memories of different people in this town who you knew, who you didn't remember for the last day or two as you were under the song of this creature. But in particular, Mobad, you remember your best friend, Tanya.
Okay.
Who you've adventured with for years. Who healed your wounds walking into this town.
Oh, shit.
And Fenimore, you remember your wife, the mother of your child who sits at home. And Rayhasfeld, you remember your student. And Abigail, you remember your sister. And James, you remember the woman who was reforming you, helping you to put your demonic nature at ease and at peace.
and this giant flesh blob ate them all.
This was the same person. The cleric who traveled with your party for years.
Was this thing to all of us?
Yes. Whose body...
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Whose body you now remember laying on the floor of your room when you woke up this morning. Half eaten.
So we already fought this thing.
No.
No, it just tried to eat all of us, but successfully ate.
It ate your party member in your sleep and erased them from your mind.
Holy fuck.
And that's where we're going to end tonight.
Oh my gosh.
Ah.
Oh, bad.
I'm
So-
crying.
So
What did
good.
everybody think?
I
Well,
love
I'd have
So
something
good.
funny
So
to
much
say, but I don't. That just no, got nothing.
I'm
Even
crying,
Maltese is
guys.
sad.
My if I had a hat, it would be off right now. Well done, sir.
I will say I cannot take credit for the adventure as a whole. I have been wanting to run this instance for quite a while because it is so good.
It is good.
Oh, holy cow.
But I took a few liberties with exactly how it came together, but I want to give credit. You can find this adventure on DM's Guild from Rachel Morgan. It is titled The False Hydra. It is pay what you want. It is suggested 76 cents. It is so cheap. And
Rachel,
this is
Rachel. Hang on,
exactly.
tag on that.
This is an adventure that you can really only run once with the impact that it has. And
I mean, obviously, yeah.
And I knew for this one shot that it was exactly what I wanted. And the idea of having the missing party member is something that's hard to do in a long-term campaign, but in something like this, I really wanted that impact. And
You better go back and rate and review that 5 stars, Colby, or I will personally come up there and punch you in the tank.
Oh my God, I will. So yes, I hope that some more people can find this and make use of it. And thank you all. Like, this was wonderful. You all did so fantastic throughout all of it. I loved everybody's characters. I loved all the interactions. I loved people picking up on the little cues and things like that. I had such a good time today.
Gaslighter.
Yes.
Yeah, that was amazing, dude.
That was really good.
Worth the
Usually
wait.
I don't pay attention to stuff. I'm like, yeah, whatever. But tonight, for some reason, I started taking notes, and I went,
yeah.
Wait. Yeah, I was...
turned to that guy with like the string and all the bats and everything.
Yep. All right. I have to get going, everyone. Have a good time wrapping
Colby,
this
thank
all
you.
up. Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you all.
Thank
this
you
was
so
wonderful.
much.
Thanks, Colby.
All right.
Let's do it
Bye,
again.
everyone.
You've done a good job already today.
Bye.
All right.
All right.
Yep. Be good to each other.
Is it all right if I leave Zoom? Will
Yeah.
it mess everything up?
Yes, it will. Just give me a
Okay,
second.
I'm sorry. All right. Yep. Go ahead.
So everybody be good to each other. I forget the rest. Anyway, bye and stuff.